underscore. Adam underscore AK. See, I saw that both of you had the underscores.
Yeah.
Let me get some water. I'll be right back.
These are my notes.
Yeah. Gee.
Shout out to my favorite balance review.
6 is your favorite? Yes. My favorite is 3, then
I have
2.
9 strings of 8 numbers that I use. That's it. It's my only notes.
Oh.
Yeah, no notes.
And this tiles screen theme is the best one.
Battle Network 4 is the best title theme. Battle Network 4 has the best title theme.
Don't listen to that.
Battle Network 4 has the best everything.
It
It's the best
summarizes all the title screen themes. So you can't compete with that.
Are we ready for time?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
That was a longer countdown than I was expecting from you.
So a lot of things have changed over the years.
Oh yes, yes indeed.
We got chibified, and it's not the same hometown anymore.
No, Lansdale gets the job in Central Town. So you're actually... This game takes place in a totally different hometown than ACDC. And it's all new characters. You do see the old characters later.
I'm going to bed now anyway, but I'll just check now.
Yeah, so the developers had this cool idea of
No,
they
there's
don't
no
really know what to do
donations.
for the next couple of games.
Oh,
for
yes,
4, 5,
one.
and 6 because I mean, kind of add them in.
$5. You want to read it out? Because I'm too tired to. And I'll just read it.
Very
Yeah,
evident
right.
in 4.
Yeah.
Despite
Okay,
the fact that
continue.
it's, the best game.
Yes.
Except for Wonder Swan. Wonder Swan's a little bit better.
Absolutely.
Do you agree, Tara?
Say what the comment is. No, it's just, huh?
Wonder Swan is the best Battle Network game?
No. There's a prismatic. I'll read it.
There's a $5 donation from... I don't know which one's the first name, which one's the last name.
Say Rosu.
Is Rosa the first name, or is it
I don't know, but it's in
Carrion?
Rosu.
Oh no, yeah, it's F. So, Rosa F. Carrion, we have $5 donation, and they ask, Prismatic, why are you so sexy?
Oh. I don't have an answer for that. I've never been asked that, so I'm really prepared on it.
He doesn't have an answer for that, so he's not prepared.
Who asked for that?
Rosu. Do you know who Rosu is?
I don't, but
I was just
But no, as I was saying, the developers had the cool idea of abandoning the general layout of where Land lived and all his
Everyone's just
friends
really
and everything he had
excited,
built up and everything for the past previous 5 games in their entirety, and just making him move and throwing it off the window. And this is my vendetta against 6.
Really? Not that they removed most of the content?
No, the reason I can't stand this is actually because they removed his original friends and moved him to a different town.
I really
That's
like that.
literally my entire vendetta against this piece of shit.
Really? I really
Yes.
like that.
No. The reason I hate this game isn't for the mechanics or anything like that, it's for the story.
Huh. I can kind of understand. I love 4 for the story.
Yeah.
So this gate coming up, you need a guard chip to pass through it. If I don't get a guard chip, I mean, in a proper run, you'd reset.
Oh, I should also
So
probably
you have to
should
run around until you get another encounter. I could
Yeah.
get Zenny from this. It's unlikely. Could happen. Sometimes you get a Mach-Gun, which we'll see later on, and they actually drop their chip instead sometimes. It's kind of a pain. It's literally like 240 yen,
So we
so
should
it's not a big deal to reset.
This was mentioned back in the 1 run, but it should probably be brought up again right now as you can actually see it in action this time. There's a thing called full synchro going on in 6. It's up in the corner. You can see it whenever his gaze switches between a normal face and the Tron blue kind of deal going on. What that is whenever he
Few encounters.
whenever he counter hits with a chip, he gets a synchro, which means that the next chip does double damage. As you can probably imagine, this is really broken. Well, not really broken, but OP.
It's pretty important for early
Yes.
on in 6.
So this is full synchro in action.
Alright. I'm back.
All
Welcome
right.
back.
Hydrated.
Got water.
I did.
And this is
You need
going-
any water? Anybody?
I have a bottle of
I
water.
filled the
Okay,
bottle. Are you good? All right.
Sorry for coughing into the mic. Like I said,
I mean,
it sounds like
we're
a
not
CFG
coughing
chat
into the
here.
mic. The mics are there and there. They're not actually on us like everyone else is. They're not special.
We got the ZFG fever. Everybody did. Just cough. Cough the whole time. So, yeah, this is much different than Battle Network 1. I don't know what you guys have covered.
Covered full synchro. Covered the plot. Covered the fact that the plot is him moving to a different town, and that's stupid.
Yeah. You're leaving your
The actual
And-
plot is actually, despite the fact that he moves, is in areas interesting. I don't actually entirely remember the entire plot line outside of they move, because I past that I stopped caring.
Dr. Wiley tries to destroy the world again.
that happens.
I
Happens
remember bits and
occasionally.
pieces. I remember Iris. I remember Colonel. I remember some things, but
Yeah, this game you can actually run from battles as well, but you have to run only in certain areas depending on your level cap, which is your HP basically. Your base
Yeah.
HP, not your total HP.
it's actually probably something that we could touch upon here. In 2 through 5. The games are routed so that you pick up a certain amount of HP, because HP helps keep you alive for 1, and for 2 it helps you run away from things that you don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
In those
Which is everything.
which is
Yeah.
everything.
Virtually.
So in 2 through 5, if you have a certain HP cap and you use sneak
Stream
run,
wants to see you, man. They were asking about you earlier.
yeah, stream was asking to see Trihex earlier. We don't know why.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh.
Just make a grand appearances. I don't know the context, but they just said, "Where's Trihex? I want to see."
Okay.
Someone was complaining though.
Yo, what's up?
It's Trihex. There,
Check. I
I've
could,
satisfied
I
everybody.
could get Chad up here. Hold on a second.
Say hello to chat.
Chad,
Sure, it will be worth it.
I'll answer one question. I'll answer 5 questions,
Oh man.
and then I'm gonna go pack. Since I go pack.
Yeah.
Since
okay.
Yeah.
randomly here. I will summon the Chad right now, and you'll give me your 5 important questions. Do you want to know the mysteries of the universe? Do you want to know when bonus stream ends?
Really?
What are your 5 important? No, it's their questions.
Oh,
I'll
I
choose.
think they've asked that like 100 times. Yeah, it's nice.
Okay, alright, so. Trice, can I suck your dick? If it's
saw
good
that
enough,
coming?
yes, you may apply.
He answered.
Yes, me and Missy are confirmed Phoenix couple. Stay jelly.
Try X again.
Don't.
Oh look, it's Professor Roman.
Professor Roman.
Oh snap! Look at all this Hollywood on screen.
Yeah.
My dude, the pleasure's been all mine.
I look forward to
We are
Everybody's-
meaningless.
Everybody's dipping out, but
I'm sorry,
we're still here. Yay!
So, Violet, she rate this one too. She's awesome.
Ooh.
Anyway, I'm gonna go back to
It's
explaining running away mechanics. So, in 2 through 5, you can use. Well, 2 also has escape chips, like 1 does, but they're not as important.
Yeah, you don't
No,
need them.
You don't really.
You don't get
worry
any
about them.
encounters into.
No.
Pretty much,
So
yeah.
in 2 through 5, you increase your HP, and then once your HP is increased to a certain threshold, you can use sneak run, whether via Navicuts or via or via sub chips.
When is
And-
Trihex leaving? I leave in like 2.5 hours. It's 6:45 here a.m. I leave at 9 a.m.
Oh.
No, that's the same time as
Well, even 3.5
Jennings.
hours.
I'm awakening from the dream.
Are you leaving on the
So-
20th?
No, I'm going to Apex.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
So
damn.
Oh, snap.
me and
Damn.
my
Road tripping.
crew. I say me and my crew. It's actually IE's crew. We're taking
Oh, that was bad.
we're taking a mega bus to New York and killing 3 hours in New York. We're gonna take a train from New York to New Jersey, and then I house at IE's house until Apex starts.
Hey, Troy, did you pick up
Damn.
any extra badges?
Shout-outs to
Like,
IE,
extra
man.
badges that I'm wearing?
Excellent Yoshi Story runner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent guy.
Officially, I want to apologize. I was supposed to be on commentary for Yoshi Story, but I was very,
He's the
very
guy that
sick.
does the Franker face.
And along with everyone else at this event.
Yeah, I
Dude, no, like my throat, I would have to blow my nose like every 5 seconds if I was here for his run. It was disgusting. You didn't want to see me there.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, I was in the same
It's
state.
been horrible.
I had
Thursday?
like super nigger AIDS or whatever. It was disgusting. I didn't want to see that. Did I make up with Carl Swaggin? I believe I kissed Burden on the cheek, Worcester on the lips. That was off camera though. Who's this?
Would pay to see.
And before picks demanded by all of Chad.
Love.
Yeah.
Love.
Much love. Quest 12.
Quest Love.
Am I gonna do Yoshi Island on 3DS? Inevitably yes, but I don't have high expectations for it. But I guess we'll all find out together as a family in March when it comes out. Will I be at SGDQ? Yes. I'm pretty confident I'm going to EVO, so I'll probably do an EVO SGDQ combo power hour trip. Because you know, why go West Coast if you only do one of the two? So I'll be there. Plus, it's more of what I enjoy from the GDQs, which is the smaller intimacy, not
Yeah.
so much the 10
Yeah.
million.
There were a lot of
Pounds
people.
per
There was
Yeah.
far too many people here. It was hard for people like us that aren't known to even interact. I kind of want to go to SCVQ just to be able to have the community feel.
No, yeah, you definitely enjoy it. I mean, I can't
Yeah.
say that it will be as small as it was last year,
Yeah.
obviously, but it
Well, I
definitely
mean-
not be nowhere near as chaotic as
Was
this
the
is.
IHOP
Yeah,
closer?
it couldn't. Yeah, the IHOP, man.
Oh,
There's
that,
no
that's the
IHOP.
one big thing was if it's the same hotel as it was last time, IHOP, everything shuts down at 9 o'clock. Like,
I
not,
mean,
not 10,
here too.
9
like,
o'clock.
Some of the
Yeah,
stuff
seriously.
closed way too early here.
Yeah.
Like the Wendy's diner. Like I don't have a car, and it closed at 10.
That's such a first world problem. I'm talking
yeah.
literally everything.
Well, I
shuts
showed
down
up at
9.
10, and it's like drive-through only, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I realized like
Dude,
he
this
pointed
is-
out there's a
this is when you
7-Eleven right
whoa, whoa,
behind
sir,
us, and I
sir,
didn't
sir,
even know about
sir,
it.
this is when you swoon the drive-through lady. And you're like,
I need to get your skills on that.
your unibrow is delicious. If I tip you George Washington, will you take my order to the drive-through?
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Worst case scenario, you get like get told fuck off and you leave. Which
And that happens a lot,
what you were gonna
so
do
that's
anyway.
okay. Like I'm used to that.
So it's all good.
It's very similar what I usually use to pick up people, but I guess there was something missing there. So I've got the blessing. Overworld walking.
The most exciting part.
Yeah. Quite literally. Just kidding. Where's my water?
To be fair, the battles aren't very exciting in 6.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
just to let you guys know, you should just leave right now. I gotta get that water. That water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting dry out here. This late night staying up with the DFG call.
Oh, yeah, okay, this is true. Yeah, Justin Long supposedly is going to SGDQ, which would be the first time, like, an FGC member attends a GDQ.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah, he tweeted about that. That got retweeted at some point.
Well
So,
then,
he's expressed interest in coming, which would be pretty cool.
that'd be awesome.
Watch this.
But I'll see him at Evo, so I'll go ahead and be BFFs with him before. It's cool to be.
Got the
in
cue
the-
data.
Dude, these people are so hyped for Yoshi's Island 3DS, like it's gonna be good. So they're so misinformed. Huh? Guess you'll find out in March.
I mean, if nothing else, the controls itself would be rough because 3DS.
Yeah, D-pad's butt, buttons are butt, shoulder buttons are butt. They're not gonna let you read
I get a
that.
hand cramp whenever I use a 3DS. It's like the L and R buttons are the thinnest pieces of shit on the.
They really are. And then not only that, but with a 3DS capture, I don't know if you've ever felt one before.
Oh.
I actually have a
here.
3DS capture.
The board is like the capture board is actually really heavy, and you have to use.
Not really. I don't find it heavy at all.
I found it a little, I guess not heavy, but cumbersome. Like just really awkward.
Seriously?
That's what I meant to say. Yeah, not
Yeah.
not literally heavy, just like
The extra
awkward.
thickness makes it easier to hold on
I
to.
haven't actually
Awkward.
held one. So.
Okay, like you like your middle fingers are going to be resting beneath it, and
Right.
the
Yeah.
shape is like awkward to get comfortable with, I guess.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
different
But more
experience.
important than that, the main point was the auxiliary. If you plug in like a 3.5mm headphone jack to get direct audio off
Yeah.
your 3DS, right? You have a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
over-the-air
really-
noise,
The whole setup is
and you
really
have to use
awkward.
that air over the white noise box canceller or whatever the hell it's called. It's this really obnoxious box. It's pretty heavy and it hangs like after about an inch off of the millimeter port. Like imagine one of those little power adapters, like the GameCube power adapter here. Like the,
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
yeah,
bricks
yeah.
in the middle. It's like one of those for the millimeter port, and it's like obnoxiously annoying to deal with. Like
Yeah.
It's cool, like though it's cool that they have a capture device for it, but I agree it's weird for me to hold it. I don't know. I tried
I
holding
think
it. And
it
I
feels
was,
fine.
I mean,
Like
that's cool.
Trihex said, the whole audio cable setup is terrible.
yeah, it's giga shit.
If they ever get the direct capture set up for that, it's going to be a lot better.
Most def.
Yeah, this is all first world problems still, because like
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you have a capture, you're already like ahead of the game. Because like,
Yeah, I don't know.
what's his
anyone,
name?
but
I should know his name. I don't. Loopy.
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 Yeah.
Loopy. Shout out to Loopy. Like, that poor soul is like overwhelmed with work right now.
Yeah, he hasn't done a
Can
3DS
interact
capture
with
board
chat.
in how long? I can only imagine his backlog of demands.
Dude, for X and Y, there was I already saw like a glimpse of the pre-hire people were ordering those things for X and Y coming out.
Oh.
Because he was like 50 plus deep whenever he cut off orders. Like he's not actually sold out. He's just like really slammed with orders. So he,
Oh,
to,
yeah.
like, to keep the energy positive, he's just like, you know, I'm sold out until I catch up.
Wow. Just went the wrong way.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Wait,
Yeah, let me go ahead and pack. I'll
that was the right way.
get to that point.
All right, man.
Let's see you.
Shall we?
Have a safe trip.
Make sure it's on camera.
Oh yeah. Someone is oh, it's Rasu123 is going on about how sexy I am. I'm starting to feel a little bit better right now. I can breathe. Thank you, by the way. I am going to try to interact with chat. I'm using mobile though, so we'll see what happens. Just go to chat mode, I guess.
Alright. It's like 15 minutes delayed now, but I suppose I should try and actually finish what I was trying to explain. So in 2 through 5, you have your HP determines your ability to sneak run. So you have sneak run subshifts and sneak run naturals. Sneak run enables you to just skip encounters altogether. And HP memory also affects your chance to run away once in a battle. So you have an HP threshold to run away once you're in a battle. An HP threshold is even higher for if sneak run is activated, you just don't encounter in this area. Well, in 2 through 5 we utilize this because this is very, very, very handy. In 6, because you don't really give a crap about your health or money or anything like that, and you're more streamlined, you stop at 160 HP.
Stop at 120. The
Well,
rest are given to us.
120. Okay, fair enough. 120.
The game hands you the rest. Mandatory.
Fair enough. So, I mean, still effectively 160.
Yeah.
So, as you can probably imagine, this means that you can't sneak run or run from jack. You're forced into your fights. So this kind of actually plays a role into the route because you're forced into all your random encounters later on in the game, and if they're, I mean, as you're going to find out whenever we get to the point, Heat Cross is stupid, completely stupid. So it's almost irrelevant, but there are some fights where you're like,
if we could run
damn.
the aquarium comps, it would be really nice.
Yeah, Jack into the
Anything
toilet.
beyond that is whatever.
I love your mom is so embarrassed. She's
Isn't
like,
there-
There's a clog in the toilet. Something's going on with the plumbing. You had to go on the internet to fix it.
Isn't there also a couple of fights in Ultimate Man's thing that you really don't want to
In
see?
Pavilion Comp 3, there is, I think, 2 specific encounters that have shadows in them. They can only be damaged by swords.
Tall
That
for life.
can cost a lot of time.
Tall for life. If you think the battles in this game sound easy right now, you just wait.
I can't wait till we get to Gregor.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't wait
Let's
till we get
let's
to
do a
Circus
roll
Man.
call, I guess, because I think people are asking.
Oh.
You will start with the runner. Oh, this is perfect timing. We're doing a roll call, so
Want to get over here? All right.
we got one
So
of our guys.
we got our runner, Methodical, with, well, I'm sure it's spelled on stream for you guys.
Yeah.
So, Methodical. I am Gamer. I have a bunch of numbers after my name, but you can ignore that.
42069.
Yeah, Gamer 42069.
No, at least say the right letter numbers if you're going to say it. 0278.
Those numbers are
Dethroned.
overrated.
He got dethroned.
That's cool.
Yeah. No. Gamer 0278. Yeah.
Yeah, 0278.
S.
Just say Gamer.
Nice. You got that long sword ass.
Nice.
I got a train arrow as well. Those perfect 2 encounters.
Nice.
That wasn't train arrow A. It was almost perfect 2 encounters.
I'm Prismatic Black. If you just watch the Battle Network run,
I got 30
that I
encounters,
did,
so it's
you
all
probably know that.
gone.
But if not, hey, how's it going? I'm trying to interact with chat, but I'm, as you've seen my run, very bad at multitasking. So
Taraj 42 or T-J 42 are on Battle Network 2.
Train arrow A.
Oh yeah, we didn't even mention what you run. Well, I guess it's self-explanatory for you. I run 3. This one that's running 6 right now also runs 4.
and Wonder Swan.
And Wonder Swan.
Check
Terra
that one.
also runs Wonder Swan.
Terra also runs. Yeah, he's also the world record holder, and he won't even admit it.
MDR
He really likes it
111.
on the
Yeah,
inside.
that's what I like to hear.
Let me see this shit.
I don't know what it means. I guess it's getting around the censorship.
I like the creative spellings of gamer. Thank you, people.
Nice.
It's the traditional spelling, Gamer.
I'm Prismatic No Scope YOLO Swag Black. That's T Terra J 420. Yeah.
And for those of you making a pun on my name, yes, I know it sucks. I'm going to change it as soon as I can get a Twitch name change.
Am I sad that AGDQ is almost over? In a way, I am. In a way, I'm kind of missing my family. We actually went to MagFest and helped out with the Megamanathon, and we ran Battle Networks 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Our 5 runner couldn't make it.
As well as Star Force
Star
1
Force.
and 2.
Star Force
Star
is terrible.
Star Force
No one
1
speedrun it.
and Wonder Swan. And
And
also
Wonder
the
Swan.
Zero series.
It's a great casual. Don't speedrun.
So we helped out there, and we stayed there for 4 days, and which was awesome. And then we came here,
Yeah.
and we've stayed here for the entirety of the time, I guess, that this has been
Though
going
we
on.
did end up showing up, like 5 hours into the marathon because we showed up on Sunday after MagFest.
We
was
got
on.
here in time for fire alarm.
Yes, we were here in time for Fire Alarm. That was great.
That's all that matters.
Swagmatic.
I'm still convinced that's the whole reason I even got sick. It wasn't even the shit going around the con. It was
I
going
got sick because
outside.
I slept in Disease Valley.
Yeah, we had to change sleeping shifts. Another reason why I'm kind of happy to be going home is that I get my bed back.
It's really the main reason.
Yeah, there was no bed sharing. Sorry, chat. You Prismatic Yellow sexy apparently.
I'm considerably sad that it's over, mainly because it feels like we've only been here for, in my own opinion, like 3 or 4 days, not... Oh, how long have we been here now? 10 days?
10.
I swear it feels like 4 at most.
God, for like 2
So-
weeks.
You guys totally talked through how to customize your Pictionary.
Yeah, we're completely like ignoring the run right now.
There's a
Oh,
run happening?
did you already bug this shit out of Demicos?
No, that'll happen later. After I
okay.
do those.
Unfortunately, the stream will end after this run, but you know, there's always SGDQ and ESA. ESA will be coming up as well in the summer, so catch that. A bunch of European speedrunners, super talented speedrunners.
ESA was really fun to watch.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Super talented runners that couldn't make it here due to finances or age
or
limitations,
weather,
things like that.
There was
yeah.
plenty of weather inconveniences for AGDQ.
Super talented runners, and those guys who ran Dark Souls.
Ooh.
Did you guys see that? It was a tag team run, and it was a total train wreck.
I liked
It was
Inop and
hilarious.
Goron
Best part
guys.
of the-
Inop's
best part of the
game
marathon.
crashing and doing co-op.
Also, if you like these games, there's another marathon you can check out, and that's our own.
Yeah, we do.
Whenever we're going to hold the next one,
We'll decide on that.
Sarah.
we'll figure that one out.
When are we going to hold the next one?
I don't know.
Can you skip this? No. Okay. I'd feel really dumb if you could.
Megaman Network transmission for GameCube. Actually, an interesting story. Right down the road from here, there's a place, not right down the road, but like 10 minutes from here, there's a place called Starland.
Hidden in a maze of buildings.
Shoutouts to Starland.
Shout-outs to
Yeah,
Starland.
shout-outs to Starland.
It's a huge warehouse building. They've got some arcade cabinets for sale that are really cool, really in good condition. A bunch of imports, a bunch of really rare games, and an online web ordering service. So if you want to see if they have any games you're looking for, their prices were really fair.
Yeah, their
Like,
prices
the
were
prices
amazing.
were great. I did get the Japanese version of Mega Man Network Transmission for I want to say $16 for GameCube.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when I used the freeloader, it looked like it looked awful. It looked like
the
something you see
dialogue
after a
sound.
hashtag. It was really bad. It was just jumbled at signs, and it was bad. But the game works. So, Starland, check it out.
That's coming through
I'm
very
sure that's
well.
not focused in the least.
Well, I tried.
Yeah, Siglimic's been here, but he didn't do a run. But he's been in.
Sidlimic, okay, so he went to the Smash Room, and he didn't leave the Smash Room.
Yeah, a lot of the people here stayed in the casual gaming room and played Smash the whole time. It was crazy.
Even people like Trihex that you just saw. Trihex was in this room watching a couple of runs, particularly for his own people in the
Smash room
Metroid
was
Hunter
packed
crew.
the
MHC,
whole
yeah.
time.
But he spent a major amount of time doing money matches in Smash.
Yeah, there was a lot of
major
there's a
amount
lot
of
of
time.
there's a
The
lot of
Smash
Smash.
room was completely full
Yeah.
the entire time. It
Well,
was crazy.
the Smash Room wasn't that bad until they announced a Smash tournament. It had signups, and then after that, it was done. After that, it was just the most packed thing on the planet.
Hey, Retrograde Stream, you have a great night, and
I have
I
no
honestly
idea what
would
I'm
like
doing.
to spend my night the same way that you are right now, but it's okay. Thank you for watching,
Use your imagination.
and I really like the Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure reference. Be excellent to one another. Shoutouts to George Carlin. Rip in peace. I think that went over everybody else's head, but I understood.
Yep.
Rest in pieces.
Rip in pieces.
Patrick KLH or Patrick LH is like his own people to try hex. like what does that mean? Nah, he was in supporting MHC, Worcester, Burton, and Shadow Jackie, DSS. But a lot of the guys are really competitive in Smash. As you may have seen if you saw the finals, and
It was
insane.
streamed, so
Kirk Q is insane.
If you-
fuzziness is insane.
if you're curious about the VOD
Who
of
won
the
after?
Smash tournament, you can go to Twitch TV/Zodiac Smash for MoFat stream and check his VODs. He was doing commentary over them for the majority of the time.
How many of us are left at the event? To be honest, we've got
Just
somebody
us.
right here at the host,
7.
and it's the four of us.
5.
And
5 people in this room.
right, there's 5 of us in this
The
room.
number of
a lot
people-
of people are probably eating the amazing breakfast.
Yes, that's very
included
true,
with
actually.
your
Remind
room,
us.
which we'll probably be
Hey.
missing out on.
PB, and we still have half an hour for breakfast.
PBs.
Sorry for coughing into the mic,
Wow,
guys.
that guy just slid on the ice.
I heard a lot of complaints about people coughing into the mic throughout the marathon, but
Really
it's all
bad.
justified because the sickness is bad.
So, for this particular dungeon, whenever you pick up one of the Mr. Frogs, it gives you a hint of what fish it's supposed to be. and then some fins appear throughout the map.
Shoutouts to Puffy Nipples, who's from Canada. Base Canadian guy. Thank you, base Canadian guy. That name. I'm surprised that you were able to get that name.
I'm trying to talk about the game.
We're
Is there
talking
a game
too.
being played?
Yeah.
Fuzziness. Fuzzy. But
Oh, right. There's a game.
Tall
being
for
played.
life.
Let's talk
True
about
story.
that.
Worcester
I just got Zenny.
was really
We
mad
don't
about
need
that.
Zenny.
I went to talk to him
Yeah,
afterwards.
you're not
and
an
he was really
aquarium too
upset.
yet, whatever.
But it's okay. He can improve that so much better by like 20, 30
Aquarium
minutes.
two's good.
Oh yeah.
So MC Power says to take an iPad selfie with the Team BN crew. Shout out to MC Power.
I mean, we don't have a selfie, but we have a picture of the whole team with Zooing.
Yeah, Worcester actually literally did
Literally
miss
the
world
worst
record
person
because he didn't
at
call
this
himself
game.
I.
you're not doing anything important, right, Method?
Shout out to Raccoon from
Okay.
from
We
Germany. Oh,
Let's
this.
do this.
I guess this
Okay.
will suffice.
I'm gonna lean against you.
I don't know if we're gonna get all this on camera
This is why my estimate is 245.
because of this. Yeah,
This is great.
nice.
Close enough.
This run would go so
Show-
well
show
if I
the
slept
camera.
beforehand.
I like how Method is exempt.
Method, we are completely talking over you. Method talking about all kinds of stuff here. We're just interrupting. No, but for real, do you want us to start talking about the game? Because we'll segue into that for a little bit.
It's already over. This run is trash.
Don't get salty now. You got this.
Salt.
You got this.
This run's trash.
But you need to take world record from the last AOA. Is he watching?
Later.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Shout out to yeah, he is. He just said something. No Method, wrong tank. Somebody's watching.
At least someone knows the pain I'm going through. That's 5 chips.
Wave RMF is actually good. F-coded chips are good in general. It flows well with the folder.
See, for bonus stream, this is kind of cool. Just having a chat here, especially since it's not too populated, because it's a good way to sort of explain
I
things
guess.
going on in the game. A lot of people have not seen Battle Network, so it's kind of cool to show it on the bonus stream. We're really happy we were able to get 2 on there. If you like Battle Network, follow us on
Clinkers.
Twitch.terra. Don't forget to subscribe to us on Twitter,
If
and
you
don't
like
forget to
network,
pop the
follow
balloons.
Balloons, battle us on
Okay,
Twitch.
kids?
No, in all seriousness,
Okay.
if you
Find us on
actually
Twitter
if you
want to
actually
make
do
sure
like these
pop the
games,
balloon.
you can catch us on twitch.tv/teambn. We have our own team channel every single Friday at 7 p.m. EST. We do something.
That's an estimation, not actually
That is
using time.
that is an important detail.
That
That is an estimation time.
That
that is
is
an
so
important
legit,
detail.
by the way.
Eastern Standard Time and estimated time.
Too legit to
That's
quit.
gonna be so blurry.
6 chips.
Yeah, it's gonna be blurry, but
Also, we have our own team page, twitch.tv/team/teambn. I'm pretty sure
The
teambn.
Battle Network.
the Battle
The
Network.
Battle Network. I'm sorry, the Battle Network, and you can catch all of us on there, and that is courtesy of Zooing. Thank you very much, Zooing. for
Shout
making
out
that
to
team.
Z-Wing.
Yeah, shout out to Zooing. He was amazing.
Z-Wing and Anime K have been really cool people here. I chilled with Anime K for a good while, playing some Genesis and Master System games for hours, and
All
Z-Wing's been really, really cool to us.
Yeah, Zooing's been amazing to us in general.
They're really cool people. But yeah, we have been getting requests to talk more about the game.
All right, fair enough.
So let's do
Is there a
that.
game happening?
In the
Okay, I
aquarium-
actually need you guys to be quiet.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. Good enough.
This game is, believe it or not, the grand
Prison.
finale. Sorry,
Alright, we're good.
we in
Go
there.
ahead.
I'm not.
No.
That was my fault.
I blame Prism.
It looked good too.
There's
It did.
there's
I lost
actually
to
a really
Flame on the
good,
first turn.
there's a really good query.
It
It's
also
called Aquarium
close to
Skip,
Mr. Frog.
and it basically just skips that shark. Yeah, that.
Oh, gosh.
Oh god.
Oh.
So after the first time you take the program on the first time you take a program in the second comp, or any comp, but most prevalently in the second comp, the RNG is not RNG, but the positions of the black sharks is much, much different. And that's a very big problem, because there's no easy way to get this program into the tank if you mess it up the first time.
So the first time he tried to do something recently that he's been practicing, that we've labeled the aquarium skip because it requires frame perfect movement, essentially.
Still gonna make us.
I mean, that's good. But it requires essentially frame perfect movement around every single corner to just barely outrun the shark that
Nice
somehow
counter.
still caught him in that particular time.
Yeah, chat's kind of upset with me.
What, really?
Yeah,
He
for
walked the
interrupting
skip.
the skip.
No.
He cost me 1 frame. That cost me the skip.
I'm sorry. Canadian help. I'm sorry. Oh, nice.
Alright.
This is a really bad comp, just in general. As far as I'd say, it's from looking at it, probably one of the worst, just because of the sharks. A lot
The
of the other
sharks
ones,
have nothing to do with anything. If you're not bad, the sharks don't matter.
yeah. Your walking has to be really good.
Minor inconveniences.
Tell methodical. Okay, I'll do that, Keyberry. Keyberry will donate $500 if you keep full synchro for the rest of the game.
Wow.
That is both literally impossible, and I just lost it.
Doesn't count.
It actually is literally impossible.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't have full synchro in Heat Cross.
yeah, and
Yeah.
also in cutscenes or boss fights, before boss fights, it takes it away from you.
Yeah, it eats it.
Yep. So.
Unfortunately, this part of the game,
Thank you,
there's
Kelly, yeah.
not much to talk about. You're going around getting a bunch of progs that think they're fish and putting them in their fish tanks.
One thinks they're a penguin, right there.
He can fly.
Eyeglasses
He's
denied.
also a liar, and I hate him. So Method destroyed the green mystery data there because we don't want what's in it, and it wastes frames.
Yeah, it takes you to
Save the
another
frames.
screen at the end of the
My
battle.
chip folder is going to be really, really OP.
Yeah, it's gonna be even better than the one that I had at the very end of the game.
Yeah.
Like way better.
How many
And I'm
tra-
not even going to use it. I have 8 chips to add in my folder right now.
How many train arrows?
2.
Nice.
Is that him?
Penguin.
Penguins? Yeah.
Megaman Run should have their own marathon. Well, we
They
did mention
do.
earlier.
Well,
heck?
we
We
actually
did mention earlier
They
that
have
Well-
several of their own marathon.
yeah, we did a Mega Man-a-thon at MagFest, which was quite literally almost every Mega Man game.
which we did speed runs and everyone else did speed ambles.
We even played Wonder Swan.
Not everybody,
Kara
but
did speed ambles.
shout-outs to the
Of-Zero.
Skipper 1995
Speed
for
Amble.
champing out all kinds of games and doing really well. Actually, he doesn't stream, but he really should. He was there, and basically we do our own marathon of Battle Network too. We did it biannually last year, but we may or may not change that. We'll keep you updated if you follow us on Twitch.
Marathon of Battle Network as well.
Follow us on twitch.tv.
Yeah, our first time we did it, we wanted to do it because we wanted to do a addendum to SCGQ, and then we wanted to do it again
The
before
first time I just really wanted to play
AGDQ.
Battle Network.
Okay, fine. But the second time we did it, we wanted to do it to raise money to be able to bring a big donation here with us and donate it live, which we did during Zooing and Caleb Hart's race to the Winner's Choice.
And they chose the same donation
yeah,
incentive.
chose the same donation
Totally
incentive.
killed it.
We got a lot of people in chat that are really happy to see this game. They're like, "Oh wow, I had no idea people run this game," and
Yeah,
I
that's
kind
really
of thought
cool.
that might happen.
Well,
Yeah,
you were-
Yeah.
It seems to be a very common thing with your two's chats whenever you go on SRL.
So one reason this comp is so bad is because of
Quakers. It's the only reason.
the only reason this comp is bad is because of the Quaker virus.
Shots fired at Oatmeal.
Unlike in
Sorry.
previous Battle Network games where you would get a counter hit on them when they land, right before they actually attack, in this one you get a counter hit before they jump. which is there's no queue for that. It's really hard to time, and they're not good viruses to deal with.
Somebody is calling you Naglaria, gamer.
I don't know how to respond to that.
I'm not sure how I would respond either.
It's a compliment. I think.
I mean, that clearly is a really cool dude, don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure how to respond to that one.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do a roll call, Jaw Tramp.
Again?
Yeah, somebody wants our Twitch names.
Alright.
I'm Prismatic Black. You can find me at...
Just put it in chat.
Well, I don't want to type all this on this thing.
Okay, fine.
I'll do it.
No,
You do it. You do it. You got better...
Just...
He's got an actual keyboard. I've got this thing that it's a Bluetooth and has a terrible wireless. Because sometimes the keys will register.
Alright, well, while he's updating it, in the meantime, Prismatic Black, the one that just went off is Tirage42 or T-Terra-J42. Your runner is probably on stream, but his name is Methodical. And I am...
Method 1
Cal.
Method 1 Cal. And
Method
I am...
420 Cal.
I am Gamer with a bunch of
cal.
numbers after my useless name. Gamer0278.
I will dive Mango. This fight is the most RNG, I guess.
This fight's gonna go really well.
Yeah, you've got that double mini bomb. That's good.
Just wait.
Oh man, the strats. Ooh, the strats. I like where this is going.
I don't like where he's going.
Yeah.
Go in the middle.
Oh my gosh. It'd probably be faster anyway just to wait for him though, because that's gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, we run Battle Network games, and also in our marathons we run Star Force games. We don't,
Yes.
but we have runners for those games.
Well, we do have a kind of runner.
Nice.
We have a kind of runner for Star Force. Shots fired.
Diamond Fight was decent. I watched half of it.
It went on a little bit long, but he didn't have to open the menu that much, which is good. And he got double damage on Mach Gun.
Do you
Or
have
machine gun.
Longsword S?
I do.
Yeah, he got the Longsword S earlier.
Not useful anymore, but I have it.
You say that now.
I say that now. When I encounter nightmares, I'm gonna be eating those words.
Less useful, still useful.
I mean, having an extra chance to draw it later on is pretty cool.
Yeah, everybody's Twitch name is, as written here, so you can just click on me if I type in chat, but yeah, thank you for posting that. That's a lot easier than typing on here.
But what did you put?
It just put the games that we run in our names.
Oh, cool.
I think I might have
Thank you,
misspelled
Jaw
your
Tramp.
gamer. It's very complicated.
Yeah, mine's definitely complicated. Is it actually misspelled?
What?
Like, seriously.
No, somebody just
This
asked.
guy.
Gamer?
So we're coming up on the
no.
biggest instance of RNG
Somebody
in this
asked,
game,
though,
besides the
afterwards.
Diveman comps, which are terrible in every way. Actually, only Quakers. But in the scenario coming up, the third battle fourth battle in particular, if I don't draw a copy damage, a buster up, or a fire chip, which I don't have any of, I need I can't finish the battle. So I need to just keep going until I get one.
We wear
Or
our
at least I
sunglasses.
can't finish the battle in a reasonable amount of time.
Glasses section.
Glasses section. Wearing these for 30 minutes and then taking them off, especially looking at these lights, is the worst decision you can possibly make.
Really? I wore these for the entire run. I took them off to go get water and didn't even get affected.
Same.
I mean, I was looking at these lights right here, so it was really yellow. Everything was just blurry and yellow.
I didn't even forget the key this time, too.
Wow.
Yeah,
Eh.
That's like the hardest part of the game.
I know. I basically win now.
Twerk it until you make it. That's an amazing name.
Hey, you got a fire hit.
Will I
have a fire chip.
please bring you breakfast? There's a really good breakfast here. Just have to tell me where to find you.
But it's a breakfast buffet at that, and they have amazing food. Speaking of which, I'm really hungry. Can you please PBO?
Don't think about food.
I can't help it.
I'm pretty hungry myself.
I have like a fun
I think I
size-
just got banned for all caps. I didn't even mean to, but that's fine.
That's really funny.
Yeah, it's all good.
Prismatic all caps black.
So
I didn't even know I had caps lock on. Sorry.
these first kettle fights, since we have Crackshot on Reg, and he's controlling Zippo Man now, which, anytime you're controlling a Navi other than Megaman, they have a signature move, which is a special chip that appears in the bottom right of the chip selection menu. So he's got Crackshot and that, and basically all of these fights up to the last one are just puzzles. Managing full synchro through counter hits and using those 2 chips to kill all the viruses. The kettles are unique in that they can only be damaged by fire.
These ones.
These ones, yeah.
Every other version can be damaged by whatever.
Which is so stupid. But it's just a thing, I guess. Nice. Fast.
It's the same every time.
Megaman Battle Network.
But interesting thing about the kettle viruses is that when they die, they explode and damage things near them.
We'll hopefully see that in a much, much later fight.
Yeah, so that's the counter hit right there is really important.
It's the most important counter hit.
It's the most important counter hit in the game.
So this is the fight. I need copy damage, buster up, or the fire hit that I put in my folder for. Perfect fight.
Yep.
Copy damage is the fastest solution.
Nice.
Now on the next fight,
That RNGesus.
on the next fight, I want to get a train arrow as quick as possible. I have 2 in my folder. It's a 1 in 15 chance. Slightly higher on the initial draw.
There
It's
we
right
go.
there.
This could be good.
I can't go in the IRC, unfortunately, on my iPad. There's no client. Oh,
Alright then.
Okay.
Nice.
That was a really good fight. Or this is a
Almost
really good fight.
Literally perfect.
Yeah, that was excellent.
That was great.
So the way Train Arrow worked, so he used the crack shot to get full synchro, which made it do double damage. It's water, so, well, actually this fight's cool. It's very difficult. This teaches you how to use the cross system, and I'm going to let him have serious time. It's not as hard as the fight coming up, but... Yeah, good.
GG. Okay,
Just keep playing.
Dropping SP percent.
we're pretty awkward. Sorry.
What? They're not that bad.
We're playing Battle Network.
Totally
Come on.
professional.
The way Train
Who
Arrow...
does that anymore? People stopped doing that when they were 10.
The way Train Arrow works is it spawns 1 arrow for every space between you and the enemy.
Slightly more, actually.
Yeah,
Like
it's
2 arrows, I think.
Slightly more.
1.5.
And
2
since...
I don't know if it's 2 arrows per square, but
Something like
some
a
of the
lot.
squares spawn 2
It's
arrows.
proportional to the distance, and Heatman's always in the back, so you counter hit him, which stuns him, gives you full synchro, and you can use Train Arrow, which does 4 times damage, and you saw it wreck him. And the next, well, probably the next, but some of the next virus fights you see will show off why Heat Cross is so good.
There are no
why-
virus fights for a while. Except for the
Eventually.
Heatman ones. But
Eventually.
those are pretty good now, too.
Yeah, someone's asking also, like, what would be the hardest Battle Network game to run? I don't know.
Run?
Was that
Hardest?
casually, or was
Hardest?
that... Oh, wait, I think it was, like, casually. What's the hardest to run?
Casually.
The hardest to run
Casually?
casually would be
5.
5, probably, because they had a
5.
completely new dynamic.
I need to
Speedrunning
know
wise,
that.
that's open for, I guess, opinion.
So what Method's doing right now is he's entering lotto codes into the number trader. Each one gives you a chip. They're generally very powerful chips. You can also get Navi customizer programs and sub-chips. I think we'll just be getting chips and Navi customizer programs.
We'll
These
be getting an
codes
unlocker.
and an unlocker, so it's a chip.
Yeah, Joel Tramp, it's ZFG is actually the reason why everybody's sick. I didn't get sick until he got here. Let's,
The lotto codes are hidden throughout the game, and we're also giving away at, I think, promotional events.
They were also in advertisements. They were also in other games entirely. They were everywhere that Capcom could figure they could just shove a code.
Which was pretty cool. If you
Kind
had
of.
access to that, or GameFAQs.
It wasn't cool until GameFAQs became a thing and they collected all the codes for everybody.
And now we can use them to completely destroy the game more so than just it was before.
Sorry.
Buster Pack. The second best Navi customizer program.
I'm done with the notes.
All done.
The game is officially broken.
This is officially not Twin Galaxies now.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
What's up with that now?
No.
No.
Now it's not Twin Galaxies.
Alright, so 6 is cool in the fact that for whatever freaking reason, they decided it was a good idea that you can put Navi customizer programs outside of the grid.
Not in the corners, though. It's balanced.
Completely destroyed the Navi customizer. It doesn't exist anymore. Just canceled itself out.
The 2 programs he put in was HP plus 500, so now is 500 or 400?
400.
HP plus
Second
400.
one's 500.
Okay, I was confused. HP plus 400 and Buster Pack. HP plus 400 increases your max health by 400. Since half of it is outside the Navi customizer, it inflicts a bug that drains your health during combat, but it's a really, really slow drain rate, and the fights are going to be so quick.
1 per
that
second.
1 per second, that it's trivial, and
Yeah.
It might as well not be there.
the Buster Pack, so Mega Man's Buster, you saw Prismatic in his run. He upgraded things like attack, speed, and charge. Those are the 3 characteristics. Buster Pack raises all of those by 3,
Yes.
so they're all at level 4 out of 5 now.
And then Heat Cross also naturally boosts your buster damage. So my charge shot is doing a line of 130 damage, 3 squares ahead.
Flamethrower pierces. Well, it's not breaking, but it goes through things.
I'll be right back. Get some water. Does anybody need anything?
Nope. Good.
No.
Cool. Somehow chat started talking about the Sonic R soundtrack.
Well,
Because
I
you're on
didn't
stream.
say anything about it.
Too late.
if you like the Sonic R soundtrack, Prismatic
We have a
Black
highlight for you.
for
They
our...
saw the highlight on his Twitch page.
They saw the
And
highlight on his
started talking about it.
Yeah,
That's
he has a
probably
highlight on his Twitch. Is it on his Twitch
Or no,
page?
it's on Team BN.
Yeah, it's on the Team BN Twitch page where we had our marathon. It's of him singing the Sonic R soundtrack at the donation center for our marathon.
Quite well.
The
Quite
whole
well,
soundtrack.
mind you, actually.
And it was purple.
I would skip the first song. There was a guest appearance by an accordion.
I'm breaking all the rules.
It's cool. There are no
Drink.
rules anymore. It's bonus stream.
Drinking the bonus stream room. Oh gosh.
I mean, there's almost no equipment left to spill it on. So,
I don't think that was even the issue.
Oh, this is the first soul weapon section?
Yes. Yes, it is.
We should probably explain that.
Did you guys see the Twitch picture of awesome chords tangled quickly?
No, I did not.
I didn't.
It's just a picture of the floor.
No.
oh yeah, it was just a picture of that mess right there. Like from the couch right here.
Yeah, AGDQ's been really cool.
Sorry, nothing interesting is happening in the game. We have
not
to talk
even-
about other
This
stuff.
Alright,
is-
so to explain this thing.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
So this is a segment called So Weapons. This happens 4 times?
Too many.
3? Okay.
Well, I consider twice, but 3.
3 times. 4 times
Alright.
too many.
Alright, so you get a series of weapons, and they have different ranges and different areas they affect. And you talk to these downed police officers, and they give you a bunch of weapons, and there's these little things flying around, or floating around, and you have to get rid of them. And that's the whole thing.
Do they
Um,
have a name?
Do they have a name?
Yes, but I skipped the text so fast that I have no idea what it is.
Okay.
Alright, anyway, so they are called something. So you have limited resources on these weapons, and you have to make sure you kill all of them within the resources that you have. Now, there's two exceptions to just standard killing them is, 1, if you shoot them from behind, it's an insta-kill, and 2, if you shoot one and you're next to it, it's still alive, it hits you. So you don't want to, but I mean HP isn't really that important for 6, so meh. But they
It
don't
wastes
get
a lot of frames.
They don't get. I mean, okay, it does waste frames. It's true.
A lot of frames.
It does waste frames. Anyway, so the thing they said, the only thing they're really worried about here is just optimizing, because these are always the same. These are always the same, so it's about optimizing the pathway to go through and kill them optimally and
Yeah.
fastest. And
This segment should always be exactly the same, which is why I always lose in game time on it.
I guess segue. People want to know what our favorite moment of the marathon is.
So far,
Also, I'm really, really lighting up inside and feeling a lot better seeing all of the people that are just like, this game is my childhood. And once again,
Yeah,
catch
it's-
us on our Twitch channels
Yeah.
and catch us on TeamBN, twitch.tv/TeamBN if you'd like to see more of this.
up to
it's on
for the past
Twitch.chat.
half a year, we've been considerably, I guess you'd just say unpopular.
we're growing
So-
pretty quick.
We're just new.
We're kind of growing. But yeah, it's definitely cool to have this kind of feedback. Favorite movement in the marathon? Jeez,
It's hard.
it's hard.
Breakfast every day.
Breakfast. Breakfast was my favorite.
My favorite
Appar-
part was when I was just sleeping.
Apparently, the Metroid race was
The
amazing.
Metroid race
need
was
to-
amazing.
Oh,
I need to
yeah.
watch the VOD of it yet. So I don't know if I should withhold.
That was my
comment.
first time seeing Super Metroid speedrun all
They
the way
were
through.
on the final boss,
incredible.
literally the same frame. Like I don't even.
Yeah,
How do you do
there's
that?
about to be a blow up in here about that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure there is too. But
I
I need
missed
to.
it
I need
too.
to watch the. I was.
I had to
I was
sleep.
I feel like
dead. I was passed out during that. So I need to go back and watch that yet. So that may be my favorite. I don't know. Other than that, my favorite probably has to be just the end of the marathon.
Oh yeah.
I was sitting right behind the couch, right here in the corner, behind Spike Vegeta and Abdajur and Abda Jr.
Yeah.
Okay, Abda Jr. I wasn't sure to pronounce that. Anyway, and just watching the whole run and the excitement building in the room as they're like, holy crap,
I
we
feel
can
like
actually
that-
get this $1 million.
I feel like that had to be
And-
the best part.
Like, oh my god, the excitement building in his room, and then as the word starts spreading across word of mouth, people leaving and telling everyone else in the casual room, the gaming room, everything. People sending out tweets about it from this room about it, and it's just exploding. And you can
Hashtag
just-
Wondershot.
The tension, the hashtag
About it.
Wondershot, like just all of this building, and it's just accumulating, and we're just getting 940,000, 950,000, 960,000. It's like every 5 freaking minutes. It is. Oh my god.
It was pretty awesome.
It was
Okay,
absolutely
I'm gonna
amazing
cut
to
in
be a
here.
front row
You
for all
need
that.
a train arrow for this door that can kill a run. It'll never kill a run, but it's happened once.
Literally impossible.
Actually, it's happened twice.
Mostly.
So I would probably have to say that just being front row for the end of the marathon and all that hype and excitement,
Yeah, during the million especially.
that was. The best part is that it's at one point, because I had a direct view to the tech station and the donation section, the donation screening area over here, I could actually see them silently communicating, like don't say anything, as in we had the million, but they didn't want to announce it. And the fact that I saw that and I was like, oh, it's coming, this is absolutely fantastic. It was just this waiting game for 10 minutes while I did the final boss until Mike came on and was like, we got the million. Oh.
And then he started twerking.
And then he started twerking.
And then he twerked. That was my favorite. Twerk. Everybody was just cheering twerk. It was funny. Yeah, that's definitely up there for me. To be honest, though, like, and this sounds, I guess, conceited, but this right here is really cool.
It is pretty cool.
This has to be
This is
my
cool
favorite part.
because, I mean,
I want to say the fire alarm, but it was cold.
the fire
The
alarm
fire alarm was too cold to be the highlight. Like, that shit made me so sick. I was so raging angry. Like, let me in. Oh my god. It is like 30 degrees out, and it's like the worst winds ever. This is the wrong day.
Pause the timer.
Yeah, like, I really thought that, like, the 1 million was amazing because I honestly did not even think that would be possible. I honestly thought like 750,000 would be the cap,
Uh,
and that was
I-
still like really, really crazy for me because
I
mess up the
honestly
next
thought from the get-go that we would hit the million.
yeah.
But once we
not
started
too
getting
bad.
towards the end and it was just hitting the 250,000, I was like, man, I guess it's going to actually be it. And then we got the 800,000 for a bone saw to do to earn, which was also cool, by the way. I was in the back for that. You can't even see me in the GIF for it, unfortunately.
yeah.
But that was also pretty
Fine.
cool to be here for that.
Nothing is wrong.
Yeah,
Totally okay.
Kron Chris asks me, well, he's directing it to all of us. How often do we run these games in privately?
You mean
I guess that
off
means like
stream?
on our personal streams. On my personal stream, I'm rerouting Battle Network 1. I'm trying to get a better PB. So I'm gonna probably start streaming whenever I feel like it. Sorry, that's the best answer I can give. I'm trying to get a job as soon as I get back home. I just graduated college, so I got to do that. But I'll be a lot more free, not taking classes. So probably planning on, if I'm getting serious with PBing, streaming this 3 times a week maybe, and then learning a new game, and then of course trying to get my Sonic RPV knocked down a little bit lower, because it's just above sub 16.
I want to run 6 a lot until I get the record back, but then I'm going to try to focus on something new for a while. Or maybe just chill and do casual stuff for a bit. But Battle Network won't go away. I want to run 6 fairly often.
For me, I think I just want to focus on one. I
And
don't know if
4
I'll
as
pick
well.
any more up.
personally, I'm still a scrub. I've ran 3 a handful of times. My
I
PB's
second
still
that. He's a scrub.
yeah,
Scrub.
seriously.
Scrub here.
I've ran 3 a handful of times. My PB is still obscenely terrible.
This fight still sucks.
Naturally.
I unfortunately have a bunch of hobbies I like to follow. So I don't dedicate myself to speed running like a lot of people do.
Tomahawk, man.
I
I'm so
want
used to not
to.
having that in my
It's
footage.
just
What do you think it was, Diamond?
my other hobbies mean something to me as well. So but that being said, after this,
Oh.
I really want to be here on the main schedule, like no question.
Nice.
So I'm going to do everything I can to make that happen. So I really want to get sub 330 in 3 blue. The current world record is 331 XX by Kelios. I want
X-Kelios.
X Kelios.
You should look him up. He's really good at that game.
Yeah, he is. He's also trying to route white and try and take the world record for white as well and get it down to a good time. Because up until now we've been avoiding white because reasons. Anyway, pengies, yeah.
Because pengies. Only reason, pengies.
That's pretty much actually the only reason.
I run blue because it has grape soda.
Raikkoon, the answer to your question about what Battle Network is hardest to speedrun is up in the air.
For various reasons.
They're all fairly easy until you get down with the times.
Yeah, like getting a PB and learning the route is relatively simple because it's
Yeah.
pretty fixed and for the most part. Getting a good time in 1
That was
is
a really hard
getting
fight,
a
by the
sub
way.
2
I got
in
it, though.
1,
It's cool.
which is
Oh,
the world
man,
record
I
right
missed
now,
it.
has only happened one
again.
time. So sub 2
Yeah.
Let me
hours.
just reset.
So-
I haven't saved yet.
Casually, we all agree 5. Battle Network 5 is the hardest to casually run because
Yeah.
of the different liberation missions.
Going along with 5, when you're trying...
Casuals.
Speedrunning 5 is a mess because you have to learn how to fight with a whole bunch of different navies and do that optimally, and yeah, like speedrunning 5 is, and not to mention the time, it's like it's just shy of 6 hours long.
The
So
record for
sorry.
5 is 5 hours 55 minutes.
yeah, like
55 seconds, 0.55. I'm exaggerating.
5 is probably hardest to speedrun, I would imagine.
out
I
of
don't
sheer
know.
length and combined with
I feel like that
liberation
time
missions
can go
and-
down though.
I mean, I'm sure that time can go down by like an hour, to be completely frank.
I mean, 6 and 2 have to be the hardest games.
5 isn't played very
You
often,
agree?
so if anybody wants to
2
take the
is
challenge, go
so
ahead. We have a
hard.
runner for that, but
Sometimes I have to use
Just
both
one.
my hands to play it. The Battle Network games are hard to speedrun for very different reasons.
Yeah.
1 has a lot of RNG, 4 has scenarios, 5 is long,
Oh yeah, for the
6 and 2
scenarios.
are pretty
sucks.
easy. So
For the entire game changes based upon RNG. Like,
Oh, that was a boss fight, by the way.
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
this is what he
If that went
Yeah.
over 14
This is what he
seconds, I'd
cross
be
does
really
to
impressed.
bosses. It's that.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
instant.
That was actually one of the harder bosses in the game, so there's that.
Yeah.
For casual. Colonel's the hardest boss for non-casual. That one under BBS fight is the hardest boss for casual, for speedrunning.
Yeah.
But yeah, each BN game has their own reasons for being difficult to run. 6, as you can see, is really optimized, so you have that to deal with. There isn't that much RNG involved. 1 is just heavy RNG, as you've already said. 3 is lengthy and lengthy-ish, and it
You wanna
has
Fine.
Okay.
If I can jack out.
3 major points of RNG in the run, which isn't nearly as bad as, say, 1, but it has much bigger lasting effects, I almost want to say. Like, with the, well, not with the chips, but in 3 you get a random element, and that's just permanent, and you're just stuck with
Yeah.
it. And it's going to get to the point eventually where it's
Got
going to be
wood,
aqua
right?
or bust. So
Shoutouts
that's
to
going to
Dash.
be
Got wood.
stupid. There's going to be a time where it's going to be aqua or bust in 3, and at that point it's going to be terrible to run. Absolutely abysmal.
No problem.
It's still no worse than
Pink
Pokemon.
Dodecahedron. Pink Dodecahedron.
You have to run for an hour to run a quarter.
Dodecahedron?
Huh?
Dodecahedron?
Yeah, dodecahedron.
Oh, okay.
That's, yeah, I couldn't split that up. Sorry.
Shoutouts to nice names.
Yeah, that's very scientific and geometric.
Dying on stream.
Also,
Slowly
someone
dying.
asks, like, what's the fastest games? In order of time, Battle Network 1 is...
Just list the
the
world
fastest.
records. Or a link to the wiki.
I don't know if I can, because I'm not... I'm just a
Yeah.
casual person in chat. I can't post a link.
Bombs.us /
Yeah.
Well, in the
G,
order,
lowercase
in the
s,
order of
capital R.
fastest, it's Battle Network 1, Battle Network 6, Battle Network 2, Battle Network 4, Battle Network 3, and then Battle Network 5.
That sounds right.
And
Yeah.
and Battle
Battle
Network
Network
1,
4, usually.
yeah, Battle Network 4 is actually, we would like more people to pick that game up because it could probably be improved.
I want to pick that game up eventually.
It could go sub 3, and it, right now, what is this?
304.
304, yeah, and that was in a race, a no reset race.
Yeah, no reset race in our marathon. He PB'd by 10 minutes?
12.
12 minutes, yeah.
12
Cleared
minutes.
estimate by 56 minutes.
So 4 is relatively,
No
they're
big
all
deal.
relatively short with the exception of 5, and 3 can be long too. 3 is pretty long. But 1 is the shortest record, but actually running the game sometimes takes about as long as this game, or less than that. It's because of the RNG and the fact that you can't do things that you can do in later games as far as controlling Mega Man's powers. There's a lot of things about 1, especially not being able to run from battle or avoid battles, that makes it the most inconsistent. And so the time there is really good, but I'd like to improve it still.
If you like games that don't have random encounters, you should watch Battle Network 2.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That game is
Battle Network
3
7,
hours
yeah,
of
seriously.
walking from point A to point B. It's lots of fun.
Occasionally he has to press A. It's very stressful.
Yeah. I don't know why I still run it.
Probably because it's your favorite.
Massive kappas everywhere, implied, always.
Yes.
2 is my favorite.
Yeah, so Star Force.
Star Force?
Star
Terrible
Force.
speedrun. Don't
We
do it.
just got MHF Silver's PB. He's
It's
in
terrible.
our sort of circle of people. It's twitch.tv/MHF Silver. And he just got a PB. I don't think it was on stream because of
Don't
capture
think so.
He
issues.
recorded it.
But he did record it.
Yeah.
And it was
I
a
think it's on
3 it's what is it, 3? It's 3 something,
something.
3 hours. It's a very low 3
It's
hours.
Yeah.
I think it was Leo,
320 something.
something. Maybe.
Something like that, yeah.
Vash, Lord Vash 26. twitch.tv/LordVash26 runs Megaman Star Force 2, and I don't know what his PB is right now. He keeps PBing.
220.
Yeah, and he's the only runner, so
223-ish.
every single time he PBs.
Star Force 3, we've seen somebody do it, but we haven't really established
No.
too much.
We saw someone do it.
Wasn't Silver going to pick that one?
I don't
I
know,
could have
but
swore
Speed
Silver
and-
went to the pit.
even the Star Force games are getting pretty low in time. So these games
Except
that
for-
you would play for hours and
3 was
hours as a
almost low
kid
in
are
time.
just so short if you speedrun them, which, I mean, is the case. But what's crazy about these games is that there aren't really any major skips or anything. You just play the game.
No, the only skips are in one.
Yeah, one has the most skips, and by the
It's
most
really
I mean
fun when
2
we're
boss
done with
skips.
Though,
6.
if I pick up 3, what is it, Rockman EXE3 White, there will be another skip, but
Sort of.
In the Japanese version, I
Yeah, the
know
Japanese
that
version
there's
is a
something.
skip.
There is a skip. Not sure about the English version. I guess that could be tested. There's a lot of research that could be done on these games. Battle Network 1 has a really awesome task by Bag of Magic Food, and I haven't been able to get in touch with him, but Kurt Q, I know, was in an IRC channel with him. It has a lot of his notes, and I'd like to be able to look at those and see what I can do to optimize. There's a lot of cool things.
when it comes to the glitches that we know of, it all comes from tasks
Yeah,
that are
basically.
present. And we honestly, despite how cool the tasks are, we don't know how thorough they are. So we don't know if there's more to be had or not. We are literally clueless in that department. For all we know, these games could be far more borked than we realize. We just don't know it yet.
Yeah.
Slipwalk. When we're done, I'm
Oh,
going to go
yeah.
soft lock the game
Yeah,
for you.
go ahead and let
Spoilers.
people know about that. So when do you get Sleep Cloner?
Later.
After this scenario. Like
Okay.
immediately after.
Yeah, just tell us to shut up whenever. I mean, we're just kind of talking.
Shut up.
Okay, cool. What else do we have here? Yeah, we're pretty much living here. Dilemma 05. We're leaving actually really soon. Unfortunately.
Yeah, T minus like
That was way far back.
3,
though.
4 hours.
Nothing.
I don't think that was missing. I think that was withheld. Pretty sure.
I don't know what her actual name is, to be honest.
Withheld. I'm pretty sure that was withheld, guys. Come on now.
It was not Missy. I know.
It wasn't. Missy left.
Did you?
I think. Yeah, that was withheld. Guys, come on now. There we go. Yeah, bonus stream will be over after this run, unfortunately, but we still keep the party going back home. Actually, I'm going home to sleep after this.
Yep.
I haven't slept.
I'm
in a
pretty
while.
sure all of us are past the 24-hour mark at this point.
Oh yeah, for certain.
And 2 of us have to drive home.
For certain.
AGDQ.
Shoutouts to 8-hour drives.
2-hour drive for me.
You punk.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna be dead tired though. Like that's terrible.
Yorkie 97. I've played all of the Battle Network games with the exception of some of the differences. I played Battle Network 1, 2, 3 White, 3 Blue, 4 Red Sun, 5 Team Colonel, Team Proto Man, and 6 Team Gregar. Or Gregar. Just
Team
Saigus
Gregar.
Gregar. Yeah, not Team. Team Jacob,
I have played actually
Team
all of
Edward,
them.
Battle Network 7, Team Edward. No, but I've played almost all of them. As far as running them, I run one exclusively.
I've played all of them except Team Proto Man and 2.
Yeah, Team Proto Man was the original version of 5 I had. And then I got Team Colonel, which is, in my opinion, a lot better.
Personally, I've ran every single one of them. I currently only play 3 blue. I also want to learn 3 white, 4 red sun, 4 blue moon, and maybe 2.
Yeah.
But that's where I'm drawing the line. I don't want to learn 5, 6, or 1.
SGDQ 2014, as far as I know, Lowrick will be in Denver.
Yeah.
2014, right?
Last-
Did
last
I say
one-
2012 or 2000?
I think he said 14.
Okay,
You said
I'm sorry.
14.
It's a 10.
But yeah, the location last year was Denver. And
Yeah.
as far as we know, there's no need for that to change this year. After all, the one in Denver is a brand new location as is. So unless
Oh,
unless
God.
SDGQ gets a massive boom in attendance like this one just did this year.
Yeah. I don't know if that'll happen.
I don't know if that'll happen.
Denver
either.
is definitely harder for me. Someone asked in chat, has anyone done a full content speed run of Battle Network 3? Taraj42 actually did stream a 100% run of Battle Network 3.
38 hours.
Yep.
Run.
To earn
did
world
it.
record, as far as I'm concerned. RTA. So.
Free. Bop it free.
Yeah. Yep, he did that. No joke. It was
After
ridiculous.
that 38-hour single segment, no sleep run, we deemed him the most insane member of our team. Rightfully so.
Even though you wouldn't know it talking to
He
him.
also has the WonderSwan world record, so we're not wrong.
Truth. But
Very
you have
true.
the Wonder Swan.
He also
all
has
over
the
him.
world record for
100%.
Battle Network 2 100%.
Yeah, he did that one as well.
He did
which
that
was
as well.
significantly shorter. It was like
It was.
a third of the time.
14
It was.
hours.
Yeah.
That
So-
doesn't make him any less insane for doing it.
I may do a Battle Network 100% for just like fun, but
Battle Network 6 100% ETA, 6 hours.
there's just no point for me to do that, except for
should.
once, maybe one time. And
I'll let the last do it, then I'll run.
Oh. Once you get that routed, you should challenge Sunset to a race.
I'll tell you when this ends, Merkelly. Let me see how far we are in here. Actually, I should have the timer right here. I'm not using the regular chat. I'm using them. Okay, so we should have about another hour and 25 to 35 minutes, something like that.
He's going to get sub 230. Did you calculate that?
No, I'm not.
Sub 220.
I guess I
Burton's
could,
on the
actually.
floor.
Clips 25 it is.
Sorry, I closed chat, guys. Hey, look, it's Sunset Blade. What are we racing?
Battle Network 6 100% against Battle Network 5 any percent. I think I'll win.
That's a good one. Does this end at base or Gregor? It ends at
It
Gregor.
ends at Gregor. I can kill base if you want, if
But
we have time.
We can
Should
maybe
totally
do that.
Because you're going to come in underestimate. We'll be risking breakfast at that point. But
Battle Network 4 100% will
Never
probably be the
mind.
worst.
very
Just
well,
follow us on Twitch. And,
Cocktail.
There's
yeah.
how much time left?
We've got 2 hours.
Yeah,
It's not gonna
we,
take
we
2
can
hours.
we can do base.
We can do base. Takes what, 20 minutes? I'll soft lock the game first, because that's fun.
Yeah.
We probably should just finish when we're done, you know. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, you are insane for doing a 38-hour run, but Ultra Grunt respects you for that. I do too, honestly.
Thank
That's
you.
insane. I haven't even done a 24-hour stream, so props.
I am never going to do a 24-hour stream.
I will if I get enough.
Never.
I will if I get enough people that are interested in it.
Ironically, I did a 24-hour stream after the 38-hour stream, like much
You didn't leave. I
later.
thought you'd left.
Oh no. I was
Oh.
just scoring Trinex 2 years ago.
Nice.
Thousand pack.
Trihex heading out. Sad.
So I have a few donations I can read out.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Yeah, sure.
Good time.
We have $15 from Rafaelino01, who says, I'm Rafael. Greetings from Brazil. My mom beat breast cancer, so I want to help everyone from that evil thing. Perfect games. I love all of them, and maybe I'll try to speedrun some games in my day off. Who knows? Heart to you all. Awesome games for an awesome cause.
Do it, Raphael. Thank you for the donation.
We have $100 from
Oh.
Ross.
Thank you, Ross.
Ross again, my last donation.
Wow.
Thank you all for the awesome 10 days. You guys have inspired me to try speedrunning, or just to play retro games again at the very least. Maybe someday I'll present my NES Duck Hunt speedrun to the world.
Sounds
Thanks
awesome.
again, much love from Japan, and hashtag prismatic no scope YOLO sexy swag 420 for life.
I like that. I'm
And
thinking of it.
prismatic, you can put that $100 to whatever you want.
Oh,
Are there incentives left?
There are a few.
Naglaria haircut.
Naglaria,
Naglaria's
head
haircut.
shave.
good, good.
What? There's a Megaman haircut? Dude? What?
Yeah, $1,000, and it's halfway there. I think it's like 520.
That's awesome.
I can check that right now.
Naglaria.
I wasn't
Thank you
aware
so
bonus
much for
stream
that. I appreciate
donations
that.
were a thing.
Yeah, we made some on the fly.
Yeah, I really like the Naglaria's haircut one. That's gonna be funny.
The Naglaria head shave currently sits at $447.66 out of 1,000.
Ooh,
With that 100, that would make it 547.
nice. More than
We're almost
halfway
there, guys.
So
We got a little bit of time left, guys.
There's
I
your
really want to see
scenario.
this, so please donate.
Yeah, that would be great, please.
I was not aware this was a thing until right now. I want this to happen.
Sorry I didn't put it towards Dark Souls, guys, but
So the story for this scenario is your dad got arrested, he got framed, some stuff happened, land fixes everything, and now we're going into a tree.
seems legit.
Tree hype. Got wood.
Uh-oh.
A cyber tree.
So I actually like this dungeon. The mechanic is, it's divided up into tiles as normal, but as you walk over them, grass spawns, and you can't backtrack. If you step on a panel with grass, this hammer comes out and says you can't backtrack and resets you to the beginning of the area. And you have to step on all of the switches to open the door. Generally 3.
Yeah. So,
Need that breakfast?
No, that
You
I
packed.
did that before. I
That's
came the
right.
First
You
time.
just
I
packed.
was
You
supposed to
just
pack.
packed.
And yes, packing is now done.
Congrats.
nice.
Packing for
Yeah,
some
we
longer.
had to get that done. That was not as bad.
Yeah, we did
as
that
I think.
before even coming down the start.
We didn't know
was.
how long this would be.
Look at you, grandmothers, pre-planning and whatnot.
Oh yeah, totally. Granny strats all the way. These puzzles.
I like that one because you covered all the squares.
A funny trick happened on this. A battle was.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the people that originally started running this game got a random encounter on the threshold between one of the panels and an empty panel, and it registered as stepping back on the grass panel, which actually sets off an alarm and puts you back to the beginning of the.
As far as we can tell, it's a frame perfect glitch.
Yeah, it has to be because I mean,
Literally
It's
the
ridiculous.
well,
The
pixel
worst,
perfect. True. Yeah.
the worst frame perfect glitch ever.
Actually loses you time.
It loses you an immense amount of time.
Depends on where
In
it
the-
happens.
Depends on
Before
where
you
it
get-
happens,
yeah.
but
So that's pretty much how all of ours battles are going to go at this point.
Yeah,
yeah.
broken.
Sometimes they take 2 heat crack shots.
Oh man, I need some water.
Man.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Best boss fight in the game.
Anyone who's played this before is just raging at all the blue mystery data I'm skipping.
Yeah, that happens.
It hurts.
Nice chip.
Ooh.
Ah.
Corn party. Some chips. We don't need vowels. I'm sure they can figure out what that's supposed to be.
Yeah. Shoutouts to the naming conventions of this game, removing every single vowel from every single chip to fit the name.
Vowels are overrated.
True story. The stone guy takes half damage from all attacks. In general. What? You got one of the mystery data.
Yep.
It's actually worth it. Finally. One of them.
To use Slip Runner.
So, my favorite boss, Judge Man. That's not Judge Man. That's Judge Man.
I really want
Keep
to
in mind,
stand
this
there.
is a boss. Just putting that out there. And that's
Yeah,
Judgment.
good fight, good fight.
One of the hardest fights in the game.
Absolutely.
It's coming up later.
Well, I think that just further demonstrates the power of Heat Cross and one of the reasons that Gregor is the preferred speedrunning version.
I thought it just demonstrated the horrible AI on Judge Man.
That too.
You know, I forgot to mention, we were talking about one of our favorite things about Marathon, but this is something that if I came back, I would like to do. It's like, do a scavenger hunt of finding Adam in the various places he sleeps. Because he sleeps there, he sleeps in the most random places.
I don't even know how many pictures there is of him from Twitter of just sleeping in random chair, random seat, random anywhere.
I still like the guy that slept under where the water is. That was a good spot.
Yeah,
Who was that?
props to the guy who slept under the table with the water tanks, whoever you were,
And Naglaria for sleeping under the TV
in the dining room.
Yeah, that
that's
was-
because he got locked out of his room.
Well, yeah,
that's
but
sad. Quiz.
So this quiz is optional, but completing it gives you probably the best Navi customizer program in the entire Battle Network series.
Yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, for speedrunning for sure.
for speedrunning.
It has no combat uses whatsoever, but it'll make moving around a lot faster and a lot more fun.
And now this game gets very streamlined.
What do I take out?
You took, or what do you take out, or what did you?
What do I
And
take
Wildcat asked earlier before I went to get water, I think like where the prize, how you'll know the prizes that you win. They should email you because
I think I've
when you
replaced every
donate,
chip in my folder. at
your
this point.
your email address is linked to that. And I
Yeah.
think it'll be a few weeks before they do that actually.
Well, they already started rolling some of them, and then the thing was
They had a glitch
screwed
in the
up. Yeah, there was a
system,
glitch.
yeah,
had
so they had to re-roll them. I don't
So
know when
I don't
that'll
know
be, but-
how when they're going to finish re-rolling. They probably actually have re-rolled some if they got the glitch worked out, I imagine. But if you go to the GamesDoneQuick.com tracker and go to prizes, next to the prize, individual prize is the winner if it's been rolled for. On top of that, you should be getting an email.
Oh, that's nice.
You walk by those people, which is weird because, like in the school, there's guys that you can't walk by that looks like you could. Because the collision in this is really strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, streams are gonna end after this game, unfortunately. But I think it was definitely cool that we got to play Battle Network here. So
Absolutely.
very grateful for that. Maybe we'll see more in the future. I don't know when they become more optimized.
200 more Zen. This game is rigged.
We may or may not try and get these games into SGGQ. And this is Slip Runner. Well, that was one movement of Slip Runner in action.
Yeah, you can see how this works.
You'll see it more creatively in a bit.
That basically is really useful because Methodical was telling me you can't get encounters while you're slip running. If you hit a wall, you can get an encounter. So it actually does cut your encounter rate down too.
About in half.
Yeah, so which is tremendous.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Weather.
We got that 420 talking chat. Weatherman. Not the name of the Navi you fight at the end of this.
Still haven't saved. Should probably do that.
Yeah. let's-
I mean, you can't die in this game.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Slip of shame. I guess I slipped up in my movement there.
Oh, the pawns are too strong. Yeah, 420 SGDQ Colorado Blaze it. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. In a state where that's completely okay. We already had issues with that earlier.
Did we? Were there issues?
Not with that, but with drug usage.
This is the first time you used Element Trap?
I think
Yes.
Element Trap is one of the chips that we
Bacon is
got
the best drug.
from the number trader, and it's a very powerful chip. Use it before an elemental attack happens, and then when the elemental attack happens, everything on the field except you takes 240 damage.
Which is exactly enough to kill almost every virus.
Indeed, and it's also the one chip option of amazingness for a lot of forced fights later on.
Well, one in particular.
One in particular.
Most force fights have elemental viruses in them.
Turn the hardest
Actually,
fight
most
in the
every
game
fight has elemental viruses in them.
to the easiest fight in the game.
I let him punch me on purpose. RNG minute?
I figured as much.
Not position minute.
No.
Okay.
So many options. Black Bomb. That other thing I drew.
I like this chip a
Helen
lot.
Trap, that's the-
Well, I guess that works out.
This fight's hard. Okay.
There are so many hard fights in this game.
Right? This is actually kind of irritating. Copy damage is going to do nothing. I don't know why I took it.
It lasts for a long time. You could probably get use out of it.
What I really like about Battle Network right now is that it's the finale of the bonus stream. And it's the finale of the bonus stream basically because nobody else wanted to stream this early in the morning.
I mean, as cool as that
Works
is,
for me.
As cool as that is, it also means that we're getting the tail end of bonus stream viewer count.
It's cool.
Who cares?
At least we have a readable chat.
Who cares? Yeah.
Mhm.
My chat scrolls
true.
never. It's usually 2 or 3 people.
I mean, our
posting
chat is readable when we do the
walls
team
of
the end.
text.
All 5 people. 10
I mean
people.
readable for a different reason.
So that was a cool use for Black Bomb. If you throw it onto a fire enemy, it activates automatically. You don't have to hit it with a fire attack.
We do not live in Washington, actually. We're from all
No.
over the place.
I live in Canada.
Yeah.
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Pretty far from Washington.
I'm from Georgia. So it's a plane flight about an hour and 20 minutes out. It's not too bad.
I just drove 2 hours.
Totally worth it though, with all the stuff we've done. Helping out, at MagFest with the Mega Manathon was awesome. All the cool free play arcade machines was
Not
awesome.
even just helping out Megaman.
Just-
helping.
yeah,
Magfest
being
in-
there in
Magfest
general.
in general was amazing.
It was great, and there was a lot of really cool stuff to get there. And then also this was amazing as well.
So that
So many
fight's
hype
cool.
moments,
You
so.
use crack shot just to crack the panel. You don't actually use it to attack things, which is ironic because in Battle Network 4 and 5, I think, they introduced a chip called Crack Out, which is similar to the panel out in previous games where it cracks the panel but doesn't do anything else that's useful.
So dumb.
And in Battle Network 6, it's all of a sudden it does 60 damage and is star coded, and you can set it as your regular chip immediately. Perfectly balanced. Battle Network 6, very well done.
Yep.
You can say whatever you want in my chat, Keyberry.
I, see a
I
lot of-
don't
I see- I see a
necessarily
lot of
know what
Fender
you're saying
Zs.
right now because it's started out, but I guess I should write these things out and stop talking. I love Black Bomb. That was one of my favorite chips. That's why I like having fire chips for the
It's
Bomb Man
useful
fight
in
in
3,
1.
4, and 6.
Yeah, the Bomb Man fight in 1, it's really cool too because you can use fire to ignite bombs.
3 for
That's
a very
another
different
thing.
reason.
This game's
Also
post
for
game is amazing.
Same reason, basically.
It's so immersive. Well, this series post game is really good, and one of the biggest things. It's not competitive anymore, obviously, but there's a fan game that's being in development right now. It's in its 4th demo version, and it's Mega Man Battle Network Chrono X, and it's just basically supposed to be. It's just a fan game, but they're introducing things like online battling and stuff, so it's hopefully going to get more competitive.
It's the spiritual sequel to the entire series. It's nicknamed Battle Network 7 by a lot of people in the community. It's also one of our speed games. We have
Speed games.
Yeah,
we have speed runs of the current version of the demo. We also talked
Copy
to
damage that
one of the development team members, Killer, quite frequently. Shout out to Killer for developing what's hopefully going to be the savior of this series. No thanks to Capcom. But yeah.
Yeah,
Mighty
it's
Network 9.
it's
Mighty
really
Network
fun.
9.
If you ever had friends that play
If
the
it
Battle Network
happens, I
games,
will throw money at anything.
having friends that play the Battle Network games with was great, but I didn't have any friends that played Battle
It
Network.
was
Neither
great
did I.
Yeah, it was great because you could
because I knew the game mechanics and Gamer didn't.
because you can
I
net
wasn't even
battle
referring to that, but
and
screw
basically
you.
create your own folder, and that was really cool and competitive. And so I was talking about Black Bomb's really cool because you use fire to ignite. There's so many combos that you can do in this game. It's endless. And shout outs to the renowned folder FAQ for having some of the most awesome folders ever. My childhood memories. That was really fortunate because of the
Reminds me of
weakness
Battle Network
to
2.
wood. So. I think we also got asked if there were any other games we were looking at, but we can talk about that later.
Any other games you want to look at?
So, just a note about what Method's doing right now. For this scenario, there are 4 key data. What are you collecting? Just
Weather.
there are 4 things that we have.
Weather
to get.
data?
4 key items.
I don't know.
And there's a Navi on the net somewhere that has it. And before they give it to you, you have to do a series of fights. First 3, then 5, then 5,
Ooh.
then 10.
That was unfortunate.
That was really unfortunate.
Jinakari, you can get these Battle Network games mainly on the internet. Some collector stores will have them. But yeah. Which Methodical actually ran into something really cool at MagFest. He's
Oh
playing-
yeah, what he's playing on right now is actually something that he found that I found at MagFest and he picked up. It is a special version of a GBA SP. It's a Battle Network 4 edition of the GBA SP. It came with a Japanese copy of
Red
Battle
Sun.
Network Red Sun.
And a chip, Red Sun
Why
battle
did I
chip.
take Black Bomb?
And what's really cool about it
Who
is
knows?
the
That
shoulder
would make
buttons
so
are
much
light
sense.
blue. The blue is a different color than the blue SP, which I guess is violet. And there's 2 yellow rubber stoppers on the top, sort of keeping up with the Mega Man EXE color scheme. Really
Yeah.
cool. So,
It's
that's kinda
really
sweet.
cool.
So you can find various Battle Network things. There's a lot of collector's items. The pet chip gates, the
Just
trading
all
card
those
game.
We bought the trading card game. We've been playing it. It's
I'm good.
okay.
Now I'm really good.
Go ahead, put it in, and save. HP plus 500.
I don't want to see.
Just do it.
Nothing's going to kill me.
Famous last
Wait, I'm
words.
sorry.
Couch.
Why are we doing 1,000
Everyone
HP
couch for
strats?
me.
I thought.
Do you guys
What now?
Squeeze
make
in.
room?
Because they want me on couch in there.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
No problem.
Squeeze. Is this your card?
You can take it if you'd like, but if not, I'll take it back.
It's just keep it. Awesome, thank you. Can you take a screenie and tweet it?
Sounds awesome. Thanks so much.
I don't even know what this game is. I just came in and started watching.
It's Mega Man.
It's
I know it's
Mega
Mega Man, but
Yeah.
like, what do you do?
Not much.
Okay. Just walk around.
to explain. It's sort of like a
We haven't done Expedition for a while, to be fair, since Battle Network 1.
yeah.
So, essentially what the plot of these series of games is you are that kid right there, 5th grader Lan
That
Hikari.
kid, right there on screen at the moment.
You saw his face whenever I mentioned it. 5th grader Lan Hikari. You have a Net Navi, Mega Man. Net Navis. Net Navis are essentially an AI program that's within PETs, or personal transmitters. Terminals.
That was one of the quiz questions I just did.
I'm sorry.
You didn't study. What's wrong with you?
So, people in this world have personal terminals, which are essentially
a
a
smartphone.
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 To be completely
this series started
it's-
in 2001.
Yeah, this was before smartphones, and they're essentially smartphones, and they have AIs in them, and the AIs are sentient, and that's what, like right now, he's controlling Heat Man,
Zippo Man.
Zippo Man. And then the internet, so to speak, is just a bunch of pathways that actually have physical space, because you can actually maneuver between in the internet using your net navi. So there's actually like a physical space that you can see right here, and net crimes go on, and land saves the day, and that's it.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Now I'm just wondering when Apple will release the next smartphone like this, because that should be pretty sweet.
It's pretty legit. Yeah, it's basically sort of like it's a very unique battle system. You move on these 9 squares. You can add and subtract some depending on the battle chips you use, and there's a folder you get where you combine 30 of the different types. It's just a really unique battle system. I don't think anything else is like it.
No one has ripped it off yet, which I'm kind of disappointed in.
No one has.
It's really cool, and
it really is.
It was really competitive back in the day.
Yeah.
So much
That's
so
what
that they
reset
made
my walk
FAQs
frames.
about...
Based on current luck, I'm still going to get an encounter, but it vastly reduces my chances of getting an encounter.
In before encounter. It basically was really competitive back in the day. They had FAQs on GameFAQs that basically were all about creating powerful folders. So nerds like us went crazy.
Nerds.
I really like my dream as a kid was to get my folder in there, but it never happened. But yeah, it still is really fun. Obviously, we're playing it still, but it was really competitive back then. And
it was primarily competitive for 3 and 6, to my knowledge.
yeah, that's where it got really competitive.
3 shouldn't have been competitive. It was broken.
2 was kind of competitive too, but
I know that
1's battle system was not very competitive, just
because it was bad.
Yeah, that game gets a pretty bad rep.
Yeah,
it's sort of the beta test.
It's probably better entitled Battle Network Prototype than Battle Network 1.
Megaman Beta Network.
Beta Network.
Nice one.
Thank you.
But yeah, like there's 6 of them, and there's different versions of them. So
which one is this?
This is the 6th one,
okay.
and this is the
Gregor
Gregor version. It's actually faster than the other version.
By a lot.
Why is it faster?
There's
because Aquacross is terrible.
Yeah, there's Aqua. It's sort of like
it's not broken.
Your allies can combine with your powers basically and create a style or something you find, and you'll see it in the battle.
They gave this game the good cross, and the other game the fun cross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a lot faster. This one's really overpowered. But I mean,
as you're about to see, Heat Cross.
Don't even use any battle chips. Just charge your
yeah,
buster.
Like, it's really ridiculous.
One hand strats.
All right.
Like that's a lot of.
That was pretty easy.
Yeah, that's a massive
Those are
amount of
pretty
health.
beefy viruses.
Yeah.
But each one is not like all of them are different. The 5th one is nothing like this. The 4th one is nothing like those 2, so on and so forth. They're all different completely. So it's kind of cool, and we're starting to get more runners for each game, which is really nice.
Yeah. Now I've seen like that battle grid like used in something else. It was like a Flash series on Newgrounds by Kerberfer.
Really?
It was TV Tome Adventures, like TTA. It's just like a Flash story or whatever. It had like 80 episodes, and he used like custom sprites and whatever.
That's awesome.
And like so like when I saw the battle grid, I was like, huh, it looks familiar.
Yeah.
And then like I finally now got the name for it. So
it's very unique. Yeah, we should check that out.
Yeah.
It's a speedrun game.
This is the fighter.
Flash game.
What fight?
Nothing.
Oh, it's not a Flash game.
Is
It's
there
just
a
like a
fight
Flash show.
Oh, okay, I got you. It's a point.
Yeah, there's
I
like
didn't see one.
When did a fight happen?
episode list and
So
story.
that fight's bad in particular because it has some powerful water viruses, and depending on your chip draw, instead of Heat Cross, often you'll beast out there, and it's one of the few fights that you'll get to see Megaman use the Side-Beast Gregor power, which is kind of cool. I really like the Buster. You just hold B and it rapid fires like a machine gun.
This game's incredibly broken compared to the others, I think. Well,
Yes.
there's Battle Number 2 is really broken too. But
Easily obtainable, powered.
like this game is actually really long casual play, but like the speedrun of it is incredibly
Look at
short
the effort you're putting into this.
because of that.
So the numbers underneath that was health, right?
Yes.
For the enemies,
Values?
yeah, that's
Okay.
the health values for the enemies, and anything over 200 actually is really high, and you would normally have problems fighting that if you were casually playing. But he maxed out all his stats using programs and stuff. There's a lot of interesting mechanics.
Wait,
for a game.
programs? Are those like items in the game?
Yeah, you put
Oh,
them.
okay.
Yeah, this is a task.
Oh.
No,
Oh, like-
No, you actually install
Cast
programs
online.
into your character
Also, just upgrades.
on a grid.
Yeah, you can treat your character like a program and update him and put programs into him to
Alright,
make him
fighting
better.
bars
Because he is a program.
Exactly.
Yeah. But essentially,
Makes too much sense.
there's so much
You're
for a
right, probably
GBA
not.
game. It's
Mhm.
incredibly immersive,
I'm
and
sure there's a more
the
magic
post game in these games is
Definitely.
phenomenal. It's so long. Like you can clock in on a. If you're doing the post game included, Battle Network 3.
6 doesn't have a post.
He did a speed run of it basically, where
Yeah.
he just played the regular route and then got things as fast as he could.
Speed run. He's
Yeah,
blind.
it was like 38. Yeah, but still, it was like 38 hours. And this is from someone that knows pretty much
Yeah.
where a lot of the stuff is. So if you're casually playing,
Yeah,
you can clock
80%
in
world
Yeah, like
record
a
at the
long
time.
time.
60 or 70 hours, and that's the third
I
one.
knew where some
It varies
percent
by
of the
game,
stuff
but
was.
a lot of replay value in these games. But a lot of people didn't like them because they're Mega Man games,
yeah.
and they're not Mega Man
Yeah.
classic. games.
Yeah, that's an issue.
But a lot of people said, I really like them, but it's the Mega Man name that I don't like. And it's kind of like, that's unfortunate, but I understand that it's. I don't really understand.
Personally,
it, guys, so-
I played Battle Network before I
You did.
played Classic or
Same.
X or Zero.
This is Mega
This
Man.
this was my actually no correction. I played Legends, then Battle Network, and then I found the classics. So
Battle Network
I'm
4
all
was
kinds
the
of
first
backwards.
Mega Man game I played.
I'm sorry.
I started.
I'm not. It's amazing.
I didn't have an NES or a Super Nintendo. Growing up, I had a Genesis and an N64. That was basically my consoles growing up. But I got really into the Game Boy, and I had a Mega Man game on my Game Boy, the classic Game Boy, the black and green one.
GBAS.
Not black and white, black and green. I did that, which were more like classic games, but this series stands out to me. But I love Mega Man games in general. They're just my number 9 hype.
My oldest console was a PlayStation 2. Like I am.
Really?
Like I did not get into gaming for a while.
Fail. It's alright. Yeah, like,
Oh, I have that same case.
it's falling apart. You can see, like, all the cracks and everything on it. I think it'd be easier for
Do
me
we want to see what's the running out of this cloud does?
No.
No, oh, no, don't.
You can save and then try it.
I'll do it after then. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a good time.
My freaking keyboard. I'm gonna have to fix this.
Is it loose on the sides?
It's the siding right here
Oh,
is
it's broke.
cracked completely.
Oh, okay.
There's still only a little
While
bit
Prism
left. so-
is fixing that, this dungeon is one of the. This is the most
Oh, I'm
annoying
showing you.
dungeon, right? Would you, or more aquarium?
For
What
what?
would you say?
Aquarium. This one.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is either the most or second most annoying dungeon because the mechanic here is that you collect the 7 macaroni pieces of the rainbow, and then you fly around on a magic cloud, leave behind this trail of Skittles, trying to trap the
Trying to clap. I like
Clap
that.
trap.
trying to clap out the storm
Wow,
clouds.
nice.
We Borderlands.
Clappa.
Clappa.
The clouds are very good at trolling.
They look more like marbles.
Except this
to
one.
me.
This one sucks.
Or the Trick cereal, the
Yeah.
really crappy new ones
Yeah.
that taste awful.
The rainbow ones.
Yeah, they're not nearly as good as the
Do
classic.
not taste the
version.
rainbow. Do not look directly at the rainbow.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, love these games, but yeah, I think when my number 9 comes out, I'm gonna probably pick that one up.
I'm pretty sure the entirety of Team BN is going to pick up Money Number 9 when it comes out.
Do some races.
It's going to be our new race game since no one
Yeah.
wants to learn WonderSwan.
I don't want to learn it because the controls are awful.
I don't want to learn Wonder
The
Swan.
controls are fine. The game just eats most of your inputs.
Yo, wait, are you supposed to be sliding on those or what?
That's actually one
Sort
of the
of.
programs you put into
yeah.
your folder.
Oh.
It's it's routed that you pick it up by taking the quiz. It's not a mandatory item, but it makes you basically.
Oh, look, it's a
Windstar.
one star.
Turn!
It makes you basically slide, and you're completely invulnerable to encounters
Cloud.
while you do it, and until you hit a wall or you walk
Nice
around
circle.
normally.
Thank you.
It's just way faster, and
Wow.
There's a cloud here somewhere. Look at this.
like I wouldn't have thought to route that in just because I don't really play this game.
Task
Looks like it's
But
backwards.
The
D.
task did it, so I guess that was easy to figure out. Sorry, I keep coughing. We've got the
AGDQ flu?
AGDQ, the GDQ flu.
Awesome games done sick.
Yeah.
Awesome games done sick. Mega Man battle strap work. To earn. Great, now we're getting into a battle about YSG and Ice Club. Who's more
good.
base for
Who's
supporting
more
streamers?
base?
Wait, this is.
Who's more base?
I was pretty based. I was here for a while.
Yeah, I wish I had been. There were so many awkward times where I had to sleep,
Yeah.
and I just missed so many good things. But fortunately,
Actually,
I got to see the finale.
Yeah.
I got to see all the games I really, really wanted to see, and I missed like the most awesome ones, like F-Zero GX.
They were all awesome.
And,
That's why they're
Super
called awesome
Metroid.
games.
I sat in for admin station on most of those runs. Like that was sick.
Wow.
Sick nasty.
That was
Oh
amazing.
yeah, I can imagine.
The-
I didn't hear the end of those two games. That race and
The last, I missed a vast majority of the very last day, like Super Mario Galaxy 2,
It was
Paper
such a good
Mario, and that whole block of a whole bunch of games, Cosmo and Wind Maker HD. I missed all of it. I was sick and dying in bed, and that was great.
Nothing like that. It's an
It's a
experience.
really tough
it's part of the
game.
experience.
Mm-hmm.
Getting the AGDQ.
Yeah.
And bonus stream. I sat here
Never
for like
mind.
30 hours.
Wow.
Like at the start of industry. I was like, oh.
So-
That chip draw.
Element Man, as his name might imply,
Yeah, bonus stream.
changes his
We had
element. He
some
starts
scheduling
out
issues
with
at
no
first,
element,
we weren't able to
and then
get in,
eventually
but fortunately,
changes to wood, and then eventually cycles through all the rest of the elements. However, we drew Black
That was a
Bomb,
boss. Ridiculous.
Fire does double damage, GG.
GG. I just thought like 600 health get taken away.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, the Black Bomb did 500.
Oh,
so
jeez.
yeah, ridiculously overpowered.
Wait, how much?
totally balanced. I don't know. Why you-
Yeah,
Exactly
sorry.
500? Or?
Yeah. 250 times 2.
Oh, I thought it was like.
I need more water.
Different damage.
Jeez. I feel like I'm about to cough everywhere.
I'll be right back. Where'd my cup go?
I think I threw it away.
Hey, you have mail. You should talk to that Mr. Prod.
No.
Alright. Slip run.
I'm going to get an encounter now. Right here. Nope. You good? Cool.
We didn't mention
She
it.
said he found a more optimal way to walk through this area. I don't get any encounters, so I don't believe him.
Alright, I'll be back.
Alright, see you.
Right. What now?
Soon.
Not there. I'm headed back home, so we're back. Water too good. Shout outs to all the free water here.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, that's totally first world, but whatever. It's just been very convenient.
Shoutouts to the breakfast
Shout outs to the breakfast.
that we're going to get some of because I'm going to PB.
My keyboard typed all kinds of stuff when I was grabbing for
Just
it.
hit enter.
I should have. Maybe I can control. Yeah. It controls these?
I think redo is Alt F4.
Omega, nice. Huh?
Redo is Alt F4.
It didn't work. It gave me an Omega symbol. I don't even know. It just did.
iPads. Or whatever common tablet we have.
Oh, my neck. I'm so excited to just lay down in my bed at my house with my cats.
Right? With your cats.
Yes.
Prismatic cats.
Prismatic cats. I have the cutest cats ever, guys. They're amazing. And I haven't seen them in 2 weeks and it's killing me. I haven't seen my girlfriend in 2 weeks either, but meh. I'm just kidding, obviously. There's this running joke between all of us that I'm like the biggest cat person ever because I always talk about what my cats are doing randomly. Sunset likes to poke fun of me with that, but yeah, like that's one of the things. I love my cats. Obviously, that was a joke. She's gonna watch the VOD of
What
this and
joke?
be like, "What?" No, but I miss all my friends. That's one thing I'm excited for.
No encounters again.
These guys are like I hadn't met them previously.
Yeah, none of us had met before MagFest. We just all showed up at the hotel and was
Humble
like,
Sky.
hey.
Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. I'd seen a few. I've seen Methodical and Taraj, and I know you at one point showed up on stream, but I never did see you. So it was kind of cool. And I wondered, like, too, one of the things I talked about, I was like, I wonder, like, what so-and-so is going to look like. You know, people that I follow on Twitch that I hadn't ever seen before.
Totally off base for everyone.
And it was kind of cool being able to see them in person and actually reveal the identity of that person and put a face to their name. But yeah, like these guys, awesome. Like, friends for life. I've had a great time. But yeah, I do miss friends, family, cats.
Mostly cats.
Yeah, I don't have
Which
friends.
I count as family.
I don't have friends waiting for me back home.
I do, but they're. I just want to go sleep in my bed. Probably watching this.
The worst part, if my girlfriend ever did find that, was that she's actually my ride home. So she's picking me up at the airport. So we'll see.
Still not saving. I'll do it later.
Like now?
Tara made me save earlier. It's fine.
Oh, okay. A death hero only costs like 25 minutes.
Half an hour. give or
See,
take.
he doesn't save really when he's doing world record attempts at all.
I don't save unless I'm playing a marathon.
A marathon, yeah, because we've had bad experiences with that. But
I
I
haven't.
save a
You
lot
guys have.
in marathon, and as you
Yeah.
saw, because it's bad for me. But in world record attempts, I will probably only save once, if that. I could just do single save. I don't know. But
Save the frames.
yeah, save the frames. Don't save.
Yeah, I don't intend to ever
Save the
save
frames,
unless it's
not the
marathon.
game. I mean, neither of you saved in the marathon.
Yeah.
And look how the 3 race turned out.
Hey now, I saved the Boba Man. I was a good
Kilios didn't
hour
at
20
all,
over Kilios. No. The worst part is that I was 2 flights away from saving. And I just got really bad luck.
It was really funny though.
It was.
Best highlight.
Yeah. For those of you not wondering what we're talking about, when we did the Megaman and Star Force V2 charity back in end of December for Prevent Cancer Foundation on our own part, the world record holder of 3, Kilios.
We had 4 races. They were all fantastic.
Yes, they were all fantastic. But the record holder of 3 blue, Kilios, ran 3 white, and I ran 3 blue. And both of us got to the end of the game. We got to the preliminary ranking fights in 3, and we both died, and neither of us had saved. At almost the
It was
exact
awesome.
same time.
I had a similar fate. I met with a terrible fate as well. Yeah, you guys died like quite literally within a minute of each other. It was amazing.
It was less than a minute.
It was pretty instantaneous.
Because as soon as I was like, well, there goes that, Tara was like, don't worry about it. You're about to see that Kilios did the same thing as you did. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And then I look over and watch the stream on the 30-second delay, thanks Twitch, and then the 30 seconds later...
The best part was Kilios 5 minutes ago was just like, I should really save.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
I should really save. And then he goes and does some of the hardest fights in the game and gets area locked and dies.
I don't know if this is going to work.
Alexarius, the way he does the
I'll
sliding
get you.
thing is he's got Slip
It's
Runner
not chip.
in his Navi
Like
customizer,
everything else in this
and
game.
it actually lets you, if you tap
Yeah.
B while running
I
or
don't disagree.
while moving, you will slide in that direction, and it auto runs. So if you don't hold B, it'll auto run. That's how he does that. And I said earlier, he doesn't get any encounters when he is sliding. If he hits a wall, he can, and if he starts walking normally, he can. But Methodical also pointed out that it cuts the encounters down by about half, which is pretty tremendous.
Someone has a request for your PB in this.
My PB?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, it's bad.
Say what the world record is.
World record is... What's the world record?
226.04.
226 now?
226.04.
That sounds right. We'll
Wait,
go
when
back.
did that happen?
Last night. Yeah, this is
Last
Like a
night?
day ago.
Last
welcome
night. The
welcome
night
to the
before last
ZFG
night.
stream.
Yeah, he shaved up another 2 minutes almost.
Cough, cough, cough.
It was a bad run, too.
I bet he can save another 2 minutes.
Probably.
Yeah, he
That was
actually
pretty
made
bad.
he actually made 2 minutes of mistakes in the run, and still saved another 2 minutes.
Unfortunately, there is no schedule, guys. Sorry, this is the last part of the marathon. Sorry, we have to end it sometime, and I'm freaking tired.
Train arrow.
Come on, chat. You're turning into garbage now. Come on.
Shots fired.
They know what I'm talking about. And that's not everybody.
Oh, it's getting tricky.
Oh man, that pattern.
He's like, every time I step in the middle, I get shot. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, another thing is like
Nah, it's fine.
a lot of stuff happens in the marathon that you guys don't see. Sorry, I was covering my mouth. I was saying a lot of things happen that you guys don't see. There's really like
Beatles count?
a lot of the people that are in the main event
So this
usually
isn't
don't
gonna be
hang out in the
anything.
stream room. They like
It's worth a
hanging
shot.
out in
It'll be
various
on the
other
ground.
rooms and playing games and stuff. So
Absolutely
like
nothing.
Smash Brothers is extremely popular. Mario Party. And then you've got people that just sleep in various random places.
Oh, speaking of sleeping in random places, Adam's asleep on the bench outside the
Yeah,
bar.
I said that earlier. I said,
Right now?
Yeah, he is. I said that
Excellent.
earlier. I said that earlier. I said next time I'm going to go into I'm going to go to whatever event, AGDQ, SGDQ.
Worth.
And I'm going to basically count or
Less
see
than
how many
worth.
if we can do a scavenger hunt of taking pictures of where he's sleeping, and whoever has the most pictures of different locations where he's sleeping wins. And they win Toki going ape spit on the Sega Genesis.
Do signed pictures count twice?
Nah. We're not gonna do any technical things like that.
I want metagame.
The winner gets a card of Toki going ape spit on Sega Genesis because Adam
The
introduced
winner
me
gets
to that game. Yeah, of course. Come on. That's what, when I think of Adam now, I'm gonna think of that because I sat down with him for like hours. He's so cool. He's such a cool guy, and he was showing me all his games, and he showed me Toki going ape spit on very hard mode. Oh my gosh, that's like the most ridiculous game. You move so slow, and one hit kills you, and you really have to get used to the cycle. So that's one of the memories I liked, was just chilling in the extra room. I also played
Playing
F-Zero
F-Zero.
GX for like 6 hours trying to do the challenge, and I didn't succeed because Naglaria came in during my 6 hour of practice and said, "Hey, we got to use this game for the bonus stream, sorry," and he took it. So there's an empty hole in my heart right now. There's stuff I don't know if chat is being just sarcastic or if they're just
It's
flattering
Twitch
me.
chat.
If they're just flattering
Okay?
me right now.
It's just Twitch
It's
chat.
all sarcasm.
I hope not.
It's all sarcasm.
The kappas are unnecessary.
Chat isn't garbage. I'm sorry for calling chat garbage, but
Chat's garbage.
it was being a little out of hand earlier. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's Twitch chat. We're used to it.
Ah.
Well, me and Tara are used to it.
We actually shared a 2-bedroom, I guess. We shared,
Pretty much what
a
everyone.
2-bed.
yeah, a 2-bed room.
A 2-twin
Twin bed.
bedroom.
No, they're
We
They're
had
They
to
are
rotate
twins.
shifts.
They're twins.
So
And it's the room that everyone
The one
had to
at
share.
Magfest.
we all
was
shared a
king.
room, and there were 2 twin beds.
I thought this
And
was a
so
double.
when Taraj was sleeping in the bed and Method was sleeping
Double
in the
means
bed,
there's 2 beds.
Amber would sleep on the floor next to the
Oh.
desk, and I would sleep in between the beds on the floor
Twin bed,
with like a
double,
towel
queen,
as a
king.
blanket.
Twin and
Uh,
double are the same thing.
Yeah,
When
and I had an
when
actual.
Gamer was in the bed and Methodical was in the bed and Taraj was in the floor with like every single garment and piece of
I had
cloth in the room.
3 pillows.
I just pulled an all-nighter and slept in the afternoon. That's what happened. So
Yeah, sleeping schedule was really, really chaotic, and I never should do it again.
yeah, like next time it'd probably be better to save up for just
2 rooms.
like 2 rooms.
Yes.
That's what I would recommend if
Nah.
you guys are taking a trip.
4 to
It's more expensive, but or just I should bring a sleeping bag.
4 to a room, so says the guy who took the bed almost every single night this entire 2-week trip.
Uh-oh,
He
now
slept
we're
on the floor a
now
bunch
we're
of times.
now we're
The
firing
value
shots.
of sickness.
It's all about the metagame. You gotta schedule your sleep, so that way you're the first one to bed and you claim it.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: if you're going to sleep the whole time, like you claim the bed, that's fine, because that's sort of the point, really. It's like it really is a first come first serve thing. And I mean, I slept in shifts. I usually didn't sleep when everybody else was sleeping, which is why I missed a lot of the stuff that they saw, and vice versa.
Hey,
What's going on, man?
Good stuff. Got your games in.
Yeah, we did.
Good for you.
Thanks so much. Based IE6.
I'm just waiting for my ride now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a few guests come in here. Trihex and all them.
well, Travis even mentioned you.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You got Jenny?
Apex, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about to head out to Apex.
Nice.
Yeah, it's crazy vacation going on right now. We did MagFest and then came here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
We should totally just keep going and go to Apex as well.
No. Going home. I want to sleep. Been slept in 2 weeks.
That's not true.
It's true enough.
Yeah, I hope all you hardcore SDA bonus stream monsters are going to move right over to Apex in a couple of days. Continue the party there.
There's non-stop parties going on up in here. Speaking of which, the Zelda people know how to party. I don't know this from experience. They were 2 doors down.
They were 2 doors down. We could hear it, and
That has
they,
never happened before.
Do you normally just walk through it, or?
Just check
I have
Twitter.
to walk out of it in a specific direction.
Find a Zelda runner that was here and check Twitter. You will understand. Just the conversations
Another
that
soul
went on.
weapon segment.
Zelda people don't play around.
So after this is the pavilions?
Under BBS, then pavilion.
Oh, I thought we were
Move. I'll save on under BBS just for you two.
Thank you.
Just kidding. I'm not gonna
Burn.
save.
Does this every time.
You need him?
What?
There's no chance to get a hold of him before. Or is it hard to call him if he's running?
More so
He's
weapons.
coming here at 9,
Best.
so in like 15 minutes.
It's probably easier to just ask him in front of him.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting there. Everybody's being spotted on stream and chat's going crazy. It's awesome.
What? Did you do yours?
We've had a lot of special guests in this run. It's pretty cool. Q&A section.
Yeah, if you're wondering what Apex is, it's a huge international Smash tournament that takes place January 17th through 19th.
These guys are legit too.
With
Like,
all the
trust me.
best players from around the world, and this year it's almost as large as Melee's Evo turnout. There's like 650 like entrants for Melee or something like that. It's unbelievable. so it's going to be extremely hype.
Nice.
So if you like watching Melee, make sure you don't miss it. All the best players are going to be there.
Do you know where that's going to be streamed?
That's going to be there's going to be 5 streams for it. Mofat, do you?
Yeah, there's gonna 8-way run, VG Bootcamp, and Team Spooky.
Yeah, that's going to be hard to miss. It's alright. It's twitch.tv/8-way run.
I'm probably just going to write it out since I'll get banned.
Yeah.
Team Spooky?
Team Spooky, and the O's and Spooky are zeros, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And VG Bootcamp.
Okay, cool.
It's close.
I guess I should probably do no space.
I need that cannon later.
Those are your Twitch channels that you can check those out. I'm sure it'll be everywhere though, but just in case somebody forgets, they can make a note. That's really cool though. Like, Smash is something I never got good at. It's so fun, but I'm awful at it. I'm so bad at it.
I'm not a fan of it competitively, personally.
Yeah, it's sort of like, it's a fun party game with your friends, but like when you get competitive with it, it's crazy.
The game changes.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yep. Yeah, but that's with anything. It's casual gaming versus speed gaming.
But I like that it's both.
Yeah.
Like if you're picking up like Street Fighter 4 or Street Fighter, you're going in, thinking I'm gonna actually be fighting online. I'm gonna, get an arcade stick, things like that. You're gonna take it seriously.
Yeah.
Or you're just not gonna play it as much as some people. I just never got into fighters very much, but Smash was one that I really liked.
It's a new trick I've been working on. Watch this. Yes. Perfect
Prismatic
execution.
strats. Prismatic
Marathon strats.
Very nice. This is an interesting scenario. Mega Man goes berserk, and so G-Beast, Gregar Beast, Mega Man fights you. Wow.
Well.
He doesn't mess around.
Yeah, he's pretty serious. Battle Network.
This is the quest for
He may not.
That thunder's pretty troll.
Hopefully he'll get on the grass
Did
panel
you just
here.
step on
That's
it?
fine.
Wow.
That's
That
that
chip
luck.
That chip troll.
That
water
luck.
chips.
Too bad that couldn't have come earlier.
Yes.
Excellent.
Perfect execution.
I remember there was one of these where you got a counter hit and
With the train arrow,
into
yeah.
a train arrow. Or was it
With a train arrow into a train arrow.
Oh,
Pro strats.
pretty legit.
Hey, it's Tampa. What's up, Tampa? In chat.
Oh, I was like, what?
There's Tampa. Someone that can post links.
Okay, and now for the hard fight.
Yes, definitely check out ESA. I'm gonna plug as many things as I possibly can before we leave.
So aside from this taking place in the Mega Man universe, I would assume that there's nothing Mega Man about this game.
Well-
like what you would normally think of the.
Oh, it's in a
Mega Man
different
series.
Yeah.
It's a different universe entirely.
Yeah, here's the way it works. Like in classic Mega Man and Mega Man X, you have robots basically, and in this game, it's taking place later in the future, and it's actually sort of a computer program. If that makes any sense. And it's funny because they kind of play it off like it's a smartphone, and it can do all this stuff basically. Yeah, it's like a pocket computer called a pet, a personal terminal.
Yeah.
And literally what you do on the internet when you fight enemies is you bust viruses.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Could have
there
been
are
worse.
random
21 seconds
viruses.
is
It's
acceptable.
got a lot of just funny computer nerds, but basically you play as a NetNavi, which is a navigator. Mega Man EXE is this Mega Man's name, and he has an operator. But there's a lot of cameos too, so it does cross over a bit.
Yeah.
The battle system is completely unique. I've never seen anything like it anywhere else,
It's
but
the best.
it's so cool.
We
Like,
saw a glimpse of
a lot of
one.
people don't like it, but like a lot of Mega Man
Briefly.
Classic and X fans
Very
don't
briefly.
typically like it because it is so different, and it's got the Mega Man name on it.
Dude,
and that's
I love the isometric graphics here.
It's awesome.
You really don't see that much at all.
yeah,
lately.
and it's really cool because it's the amount of customization you get with your character, the amount of just content and post game is insane. Like a casual playthrough of the post game and the main story of Battle Network 3 probably clocks you in at like 70 to 80 hours.
And this is a GBA.
This is a Game Boy Advance.
The
game,
entire series.
Yep.
Yeah.
1 through
It's
6.
pretty crazy. It's got some amazing music. It's got really cool art style. And it's got a pretty deep story, too. So.
Yeah. I don't know why I never found out about this game when I was younger.
Yeah, it's different. It's sort of...
It was really under the radar.
It was, yeah.
Yeah. When I had like a freaking Game Boy Micro with a flash card, and I was like loading it up with my favorite games.
Even in the game's post-game, it's always the panic music. True.
It's fine. This game didn't have post-game.
No post-game in this game.
Yeah.
Jokes, jokes, jokes. Thank you for hanging out, Prime Chris, and watching. You guys are really what make this such a success with your donations. Yeah, it's just been really cool. We hit 1 million, and we still got more donations during bonus stream.
I was thinking how the quickest way to do that. That wasn't the quickest way to do that.
This is the third fight or the fourth fight?
Oh, do you think I'm going to save?
No, not really.
Nice.
Should.
Noisy
yes.
Toy says I should stop looking
Actually-
at chat because it's garbage.
I just saved 10 minutes ago.
So out of curiosity, do these games have any multiplayer as well?
Yes,
Yes.
They do. It's
They
cable.
Link versus battling,
Yeah, and that was actually really fun.
which is really fun, right, gamer?
Yep.
It's great, but I didn't have any friends that played, so I'd let my friends borrow like the cards. Unfortunately, like you have to fight Battle Network 3 with another Battle Network 3. You can't cross them over. Now you can do some trades, I think, but you
No,
can't battle
and
between
you made me
versions
save.
or numbers in the series. But yeah, the battling was really fun. It was basically set up like this. Your opponent was just another Mega Man, and
That previous
you would have
fight-
different health depending on what you programmed into your character. I mean, it's so customizable, this game. It's hours and hours. Like, even now, I love casually playing these games. Even though I can't compete with anybody, it's still fun. But yeah, my favorite one is 3, for sure.
Mine as well.
Yeah, 3, 2, 5,
4.
1, 6.
4. More 4.
He likes 4, that's one of his favorites.
My second favorite's 4.
Usually everybody doesn't like 4 for some reason. These guys like 4. Shame.
4's the best.
But yeah, the style of this game is very unique, and
The story and
a lot of people
translation
said like,
quality
I would love to
was
like
just-
the
was so
story,
good.
or I love to like
That's
this
the
game,
reason I
but
like
it
it.
says Mega Man in there. I hear that a lot, and it's unfortunate, but there have been spin-offs of Pokemon games that are completely different than Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Like Mystery Dungeon and like
right. And in all fairness,
Pokemon Conquest.
Pokemon XD.
yeah, and in all fairness, honestly, this is great because there's a lot of crossover, a lot of references to the original series and the X series and all the series really. And in the first game, for example, the bosses you fight are Fireman, Iceman, Electman, Gutsman, Bombman, you know, from the first Mega Man game. And they're revamped and redesigned, and it's just kind of cool.
Yeah.
But it is a completely different universe, so it's one of those things where it's just the wrong name, I guess. I got introduced to this game in a really weird way. I was on a field trip back in elementary school, and I was playing.
Totally a human.
Yep.
I was playing
Nothing suspicious there.
Oracle of Seasons, I think, on my Game Boy Advance, and my friend was playing this game, or the first game, and he couldn't beat, or the second game, he couldn't beat the last boss, and I actually did it for him, and I was like, I really like this, and I traded him actually, which a lot of people would say that's dumb, why would you do that? But now I have Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons on my 3DS virtual console.
Yeah, there you go.
And this game on the internet, or Battle Network 1 on the internet, goes for a lot of money. A lot more money than that, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I kind of lucked out.
Yeah.
That's really unusual, actually, because most of the time Zelda games like do not go down in value. You know?
I imagine like the actual cartridge would be pretty expensive. I love this.
Nothing suspicious happening.
is a cutscene. I think you should explain this afterwards, though.
Explain what? There's nothing suspicious happening.
Yeah, no problem.
Nothing to see here.
Too bad you can't walk backwards.
Can in Star Force. If you're a TAS.
But, yeah, I mean, that's basically how I got into the series, but I have all of them now, and they're great games. I mean, if you're looking, honestly, if you're looking for something that you could put a lot of time into, that's new, this is great.
These things are very time consuming.
Yeah, they are. They're rewarding.
6 isn't. Time consuming
Well.
or rewarding.
6 is this. You just get an OP. And all the games are different. None of them are the same. They're similar in ways, but...
Still not saved.
Okay, I'm looking at chat again. Sorry, guys.
In a while. Probably gonna want to get ready for time when I start fighting Circus Man.
Yeah, I apologize. I have been talking a lot. Sorry.
It's fine.
I just love this room.
And how it takes so much
So
time.
unnecessary.
Teach
There's
my
so much of
So
that.
much wasted space.
how to
So
still
much of
run.
that in the series.
All this wasted space and no indoor balconies. Wait, how did you get back to the school?
Don't worry about it.
I wanted to watch the cutscene. Should I just beat that guy up?
Punk Navi that's gonna kill one of my runs one of these days.
One of these days.
He's
Not
gonna
today.
jump at me and force me to fight OP viruses.
Do you even know what he has?
Nope. Could be really easy.
Judge man.
Could be 3 super bubble stars.
Oh gosh.
That would suck.
That would be horrible.
It's actually one of those, I think.
You just beast out and hold B, and then change roles and hold B.
Yeah, you're right, I will.
It'd be a slow fight. And now we get to do the best comps again.
Yep.
Quick refresher. Mr. Progs need to be returned to the appropriate tank. They give you a hint on what they are. Red fins move in a fixed pattern, blue fins chase you. There are no sharks. The sharks are alive. Slip running is perfectly safe here.
Even safer in the next comp.
This music's pretty great.
Yeah.
A lot of the music throughout the whole series is great.
Yeah, like this music is excellent.
But in
All of it.
particular, the themes for the final comps.
They're talking about Yoshi's story being really dope in chat.
Nice.
Hype. Well, I'm sure there's some guys in there probably aren't, but hey, that's chat for you. Shots fired.
Hey, you got a train arrow. That'll come in handy later.
Yep. You want me to use it?
No.
Gotta love that Twitch chat.
I would have used it.
The donation total, I have no idea. Do we have the grand total of donation? Someone's just asking. I think somebody just posted it actually.
Yeah, it's it's on games.quick.com
Yeah.
in the donation tracker.
Okay, yeah.
That one was a shark.
There are sharks.
I was lied. Fish viruses, please. Actual fishies.
It's
Well,
you should be
currently we have 1,023,610 $28.52. But the bigger thing is that we have 27,999 individual donations.
That's insane.
One of you people watching right now can snipe that 28,000 individual donation totals.
Do it. Do it for Neglaria's hair.
Alright.
Or lack thereof, rather.
This
So
is
this
a ride,
tank's a
so I'm
unit.
out.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally
Nice
legit.
meeting you, dude.
You too.
It's meeting you as
Take it
well.
easy.
See you guys on Twitch.
You
Good
as
luck
well.
with the rest of the run.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Safe trip. Have a safe trip, guys.
And have fun at Apex.
Yeah, have fun.
Oh, they will. That tree,
Pine tree.
my favorite thing. We gotta make them. We gotta make the gift. Gotta do it.
It's earn/MNB not.
Oh gosh. Clapper.
This is it for me as well. Irregular Genie signing off AGDQ. Rock on, guys. See you guys hopefully next year.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Yep,
Thanks,
absolutely.
thanks a lot for sticking
Good
around.
luck, man.
Thanks,
man.
and
See
safe
you on
trip home.
Twitch.
Have a safe trip home.
Yep.
Thank you.
I will catch you around.
Should I save it before Vega?
Probably.
I'm not going to.
Okay. It's literally impossible to die.
Yeah,
It is.
the end of the stream is coming. Sorry, guys.
The end of the stream is approaching very quickly.
We have to end it with that.
Slightly less quickly now.
At least it didn't use this.
It could have been worse.
And a reflector 3.
Base Tompa in chat.
Tompa.
Tampa.
It's my favorite person. Judge Man. You almost got it last sword. Of course, you're not going to open the chip again, are you?
We might.
Probably not.
Could have life sword, though. Check.
This game.
You don't need that many frames. Whoa.
Oh, that dodge. I had to say it.
Sword kill.
Yeah, it would
I'm
be
really
nice.
surprised I didn't miss.
Yeah.
It would be nice
I'm
to get my sleep schedule back on track.
Sleep
My
schedule.
sleep schedule will never be on
What's
track.
that?
It'll be nice to sleep at all.
SGDQ, I believe, is in June.
These comps.
I don't know, that hasn't been
Where's
announced
comps?
yet, technically.
If it follows the pattern of last year, SCGQ will be somewhere roughly the middle of July.
Okay. Oh, ESA is in June, I believe. That's what I was thinking.
Wow, this is super close. I'm not sure how to call this.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Hi.
For the 28,001st individual donation, we have $1 from Anonymous, who says 28,000 hype.
Ooh, maybe. We'll see. No.
You were just a little off because
Clappa.
Where's that clap sound that guy had?
No, but seriously.
Yeah.
Thanks for the donation.
well, coming in at the 28,000th donation is $120
Wow.
from Anonymous, who says super head shave. I lost my hair. Here's hoping Naglaria loses his.
Nice.
I loved this game as a kid. Definitely a great end to an awesome event.
Thanks so much for
Thank
your
you.
generous donation. And thanks for enjoying these games. I'm
Good
glad you
circle. Good circle.
Thank you. I'm very good at circles.
We had 28,001 donations.
Okay, it's not.
Couple upper mouth. How's
Almost
it going,
lost the
man?
world there.
I know you. I see you in an ops chat.
That puts us at what, like
Please be
another
thunder.
350 roughly for Naglaria's head.
Shout outs to Coplop.
Okay.
That was great.
It's a good fight. Good fight.
Fight? Did a fight happen?
No.
You didn't see for Element Man.
This
yet,
stream
so-
will not be
Thousand
online
health.
much longer. Apologize for that, but we had to go. We had to shut down. Sorry.
There is one comp left after this, and 2 bosses.
We just got more donations, apparently. What is the current total on Neglaria's hair?
Nice.
I wanna
Oh
say
my
Are
god.
you kidding me?
650.
It was on a grass field.
That's never happened before.
647, I believe.
That's absolutely amazing.
Undershot.
I'm guessing 647.
It's sitting at 667
67, nice.
and 66 cents. So it's exactly 2/3 of the way there.
Nice.
You can wait until the circus man fight.
Yeah.
It takes 2 minutes afterwards. Best slip run in the
All
game.
these clappas,
Yeah.
man.
Clapper.
We should raid somebody afterwards.
And before you go over and it's running like 224.
Can we do that? I guess we can.
Prison.
Yeah.
Clapper. I mean, we're supposed to end the stream at 10, but then we're supposed to be here earlier to start tearing stuff down. So
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal with that is.
Who is they?
Speech after run.
A
Prismatic.
lot of people.
And then
I mean,
raid.
Mike,
Sounds good.
Uranium Anchor, Cool Maddie.
We
It's all gonna come down.
We should
and start
keep
tearing
streaming
their stuff.
until the donation incentive for...
No, because I
wanna
want
eat.
breakfast.
I want
Shaving.
breakfast. Breakfast is more important.
Breakfast.
Well, it's not, but I want breakfast.
Breakfast. Sorry, guys. I tried. But
Oh, it's 9:07.
there's
so
not much money left on that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We'll make breakfast.
We'll make breakfast.
We'll eat breakfast.
Yogurt. Yeah, so
Slip.
I guess we can do another roll call.
Keep slipping
Another
up.
roll call? Alright.
Yeah.
Start down there.
Down here.
Alright.
Okay, I'm Prismatic Black. I run Megaman Battle Network 1. I really enjoyed talking to you guys.
A little too much.
Sorry.
I am Gamer. You can find me at
Find him on
twitch.tv/gamer0278.
twitch.to.
Kappa.
Please. I run Mega Man Battle Network 3 Blue.
This
I'm
guy
methodical.
runs
I run this game, and on Battle Network 4, and only those 2 games.
this. Yeah.
Run this one.
Only those 2 games.
What's this
You
granny
run one
strat?
this one.
What's this
What's
granny
this one?
strat? Save, please.
I'm Taraj42. I run Battle Network 2. Bye.
Totally professional.
Clappa. Look at those clappas from Circus Man.
And he's knocking for you. Trying to.
It's failing miserably. That's the clapper right there. Can't get you.
Oh, you actually saved.
This music.
I want to reload here so I can go soft lock the game.
Right.
Last boss hype?
This
Yeah.
is to earn, guys.
Right.
It's really difficult game.
I'm gonna go check on.
It's gonna be close.
There are so many clappers. There are so many clappers. Alright, Gregor.
This final boss fight is actually. You can't hear me anymore. So start
Alright, so as Tara is trying to explain right now, this boss is interesting in the fact that he has 2 hitboxes. The panel where his HP bar is, the middle column, as well as the front column where his head is, both kind of hitboxes. So you can double hit him.
Game's rigged. Oh my god. Rigged. Thank you. Easy every time. Time.
2:34, 33.
It's garbage.
Garbage, guys. You heard it here. The garbage run.
Garbage confirmed.
I missed the ending.
It's all good.
I mean, it's 9/11 right now.
Underestimate. That's all that matters, right?
Switch the game.
The bonus stream is ending. Yes.
Do we have time for that? It won't take more than 20 minutes.
Let me go to tech station.
I could fight base on
Oh no, he's at tech station. Alright, so what are you doing?
He's going to show
I
off.
soft lock the game, then fight base.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Spoilers. Jeez. And everyone's gone.
Yeah, the ride for Apex apparently arrived. So
Yeah.
Mega boss hype.
Well, this has been fun.
indeed.
I have to give a speech apparently.
I suppose we should do one last announcement for who we are. So, if you liked this,
Network Battle Games. Follow us
Yeah,
on
if
Twitch,
you-
that too.
if you like Megaman Battle Network and you want to keep following any of us, you can find our team stream at twitch.tv/teambn. We stream every Friday at 7 p.m. EST, roughly. That's an estimate.
We're always late
and
for
we
everything.
always stream something relating to Battle Network, typically.
Also, check
Excuse
out
me.
the Twitch team, which I don't
Yeah.
know the URL.
The
So
Twitch
good
team
luck.
is twitch.tv/team/the Battle Network.
My iPad's
You can
soft
find
lock.
all of us on there, and that team was made by Zooing for us. So thank you, Zooing, and Zooing's also part of the team.
Shout outs
So,
to Base Zewing.
Shout outs to Zooing.
I've never used based in front of stuff as much as I have in this event, and I don't know how I should feel about that. I just
Major
soft
shouts
locked
to
my
Zooing.
iPad. It's not working.
Excellent.
Method, please. Why did you do this? You slip walked. I have to reset my iPad. I'm not sure if I remember how to do this.
Look, it's Mega Man.
Good check.
He's in the real world now.
Oh yeah, that's a thing that happens in this game.
Oh,
Copy
yeah.
bots. Those
Yeah,
are
I suppose we never actually explained that because it was every single cutscene involving it was skipped. But in this game, there's one of the things called copy bots, which are robots in which your netnavs can imprint themselves onto the copy bot and become part of the real world.
I had to use them 3 times.
Ta-da!
Once a time.
Ugh,
Copy bot.
goodness.
So guys, you don't have very long to shave Negleria's head.
Yes,
Seriously.
please.
But you also don't have very much money left towards that donation.
It is so close.
That will be the best way to end this bonus
It's
stream.
more than 2/3 there already. Like, come on.
Oh, that was awful.
We have like 20 minutes
Almost
left.
as awful as my run.
Oh,
We have
gosh, come on.
$672.66 out of 1,000. We are so close.
Slightly over 2/3. Come on,
Marathon,
finish
anything
it.
under 235 is down.
Yo, my Larry is passed out in my room right now.
We will wake up Negleria
Okay.
It will
and
happen.
drag him down here.
No, just like.
And
record
while he
it,
is asleep, we will
do it
shave
while
his
he's
head.
asleep,
Okay,
and then
alright,
we'll
yeah.
put the video
I guess
on.
that works. Just put it on the forwards, I guess.
He'll wake up and be like, "What? That happened?"
So all those punk navies are in copy bots. That's how they're Just chilling in the real world.
Alright. Copybot, so thing.
So do you want to explain what you're about to do?
We're about to soft block the game.
Okay. So when you use slip run, if you talk to someone at the same time, it sets your state to being slip running, but you can still move around normally. And whenever you try and hit a warp point while you're in this slip running state, it soft locks the game. So that was fun.
And that's how that works.
Basically magic.
Can that happen in like a run where you just accidentally end your run because of that?
No, to enter that state, you have to talk to someone and slip run at the same frame.
It's like a 3 or 4 frame window.
So you wouldn't do that accidentally.
Oh, okay, alright.
And then it's easy to cancel. If you touch a wall, is there any other way to cancel it?
If you touch, like if you slip into any solid object.
It'll cancel it and then you can move normally.
Oh, that's good.
You can't access any of your menus when you're slip walking.
I can do that in my game, I just have to match B.
I think people are excited.
Oh, you know what?
for this.
While I'm here, just pick something else up for later.
People are excited for base, so.
Yep.
Nothing suspicious here.
Nope. Battle.work 6 is interesting in that about an hour in, sort of like halfway, not even, you can access the first version of base. You just have to know where to look.
Corn party.
I guess sneak run wouldn't even help here. One hand strats. Corn party. Nope.
It's never happened before.
The manipulation of RNG. Jump into the pit?
Sure. I feel like that's happened before then.
Looks fine to me.
Of course.
That battle.
So we have a couple of donations.
Awesome.
All right, let's
We
go.
have $15 from Max Montezuma, who says, best ending to AGDQ 2014, shave Neglaria's head. And we have $30 from Uri, who says, come on guys, 300 of the 10K people in here can donate $1 each, and we're there. Go, 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 head shave.
Yep.
So this is base. He can be the strongest enemy in the game. This is his first form, so he's lacking some power, but he still has a lot of cool moves. Method's overpowered and cheating and broken, but base is still cool. Maybe he'll win. I'm rooting for base. It's pretty even right now. Yeah, good swords. See, he hits with swords.
Yeah, he did miss a beat on that.
Rolling Thunder. Or Rolling... I forget what it's called.
Killed
that base. Drop the base.
Wahaha.
Drop the base.
Can I use your SP?
No.
Okay.
You gonna play bitch?
Yeah.
We're trying.
And that is base.
So we'll give you a little more time to try and shave you.
Neglaria's head needs to be barren by the end of this month.
Come here. We try to.